want to set the world on fire.
Please welcome Tom Summery. I'm here, and your white privileges have been saved you tonight, okay, guys?
Desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim.
Any government is to monopolize as much violence as possible in order for it to inflict it on as many citizens as possible.
I've been on this like weird anarchist arc for a few months now. This is playing by their rules, exactly how they are.
Me. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame.
You're watching the Dog and Chicken Show. Like, share, subscribe.
That's right. It's time for the Dog and Chicken Show.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Welcome to the last episode of 2021. It's over almost, kind of. Just gonna say it's over.
Getting there.
I don't like how you made it seem like this was our last episode ever.
Well, every episode could be the last episode
I
ever.
see we got Brendan in the house, so that could be the case.
Oh God.
Did someone say vaccines?
No! Nobody said vaccine!
Anyone? No?
Tony, I hope you got to share the page because like my phone is stuck on unpinned comment. It won't let me do anything.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, no, I actually did. I did get to share it. I even shared it on a Twitch stream only Facebook page. So we could have...
Good. They're going to hate us.
Yeah, they're going to absolutely dread clicking on that link, I'm sure.
Absolutely. All right, we'll go around the room. I'm drinking some Maker's 46 tonight. We got plenty for you. We're going to recap the year, catch up on some news. We got Deathpool results with I guess we have a day left for a few to kick the bucket to change those results. I'm still tabulating them as the show goes on, so we'll do that later in the segment because it takes a little bit to get everything. Because there's a few people I see the names. I'm like, did they die? I don't know. I gotta. I've been having to like search people up on Google to see if they died this year or not.
Yeah, well, that's
anyway,
fair.
Tony, what you drinking, sir?
I am sipping on some Maker's Mark Private Select. This is it came in a double pack with this Maker's 46 cask strength. I've just kind of been sipping on these bad boys because they're both amazing, but store picks from Maker's are just fabulous. I'm trying to get through this one. I've acquired a lot of bottles, and I got a shitload for Christmas. So I'm like, it's probably time I empty several of these bad boys. So I'm going to try to start with the small ones, work my way up, and, we'll see how the night goes.
Good luck to you, sir. Lynn, welcome back, brother. How you doing?
Hello, gentlemen. Hello, everybody watching. I'm doing great. Tonight I'm starting off with a little Guinness in a Guinness glass.
Okay.
The first drink of choice that I usually was drinking when we first started. So then I got Knob Creek Rye.
Ah, yes.
100 proof.
Nice. That's good.
Just opened the bottle. I haven't even poured one yet. So I'll be going back and forth. But yeah. I hope y'all missed me.
We did.
Aw.
Aw.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing that tonight.
Yeah, I didn't know it until we started, but yes.
We opened it with that.
Yeah.
Well, y'all started it. Shit.
Brendan, welcome.
Gents, how's it going? I'm drinking a little Stone, hazy double IPA, FML, Fear Movie Lions.
Ah, that looks evil.
It's a hazy double IPA. It's fantastic, and it's 8.5%. So I'm going to be taking it easy.
Ooh.
Yeah,
You gotta try some certified evil from Lucky Bucket and La Vista. I'm telling you, if you like, they've got like a black IPA. I think you
love it. Oh yeah, I love black IPAs. They're fantastic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get you to try that stuff.
And it looks like Tyler's upset. No Phil tonight. Yeah, he had too much gin last week. He might
you guys killed him with the gin, and I don't think he's recovered. So
he didn't want to show up tonight.
No, he's got some shit going on. So we are missing Phil very much. But fear not, Phil will return in 2022, and that's just mere days away, folks. So fret not. The Phil KOE, the KOE Nation, the Lord of the Scottish Highlands, the splenditure of rhetorical something, one damn handsome man. He's not gone. He's just out for the night. It's okay. I think I nailed that intro for him.
Yeah, you fucking did. You made him proud. I'm sure he's sitting at home going, "Oh, damn it, Tony."
I thought for a second Phil was actually on the stream.
I feel like he was talking through me.
Yeah, it really I was like, oh, wait, I was taking a drink and I was like, is that Phil?
Oh my God.
Huh?
He's here?
I'm merely his avatar.
Nice.
You're a Phil Vicar.
Oh God.
Oh shit. He was
fuck.
Can we get him on the phone?
Yeah.
Hey Phil, you got some gin on you?
Oh God, this could be a rough one. All right. So yes. Let's take it easy on me tonight, folks. But yes, the starboard is here, so there you go. Same rules apply as last time. It will increase if you get trigger happy, so keep that all in mind. Thank you much.
All right. How's Brendan Roy trip coming along? You said you mentioned it to your wife.
Okay, Tyler, thanks for bringing that up. No, I did mention it to the wife, and
how'd that go?
Yeah, it was all right. She's just like, why?
That is the correct response.
And it was like, I guess they want to hang out. I was like, I don't know. You're like, yeah, but it's you.
No love.
No, she did say shit, but that would have been funny. Yeah, it just, it's one of those things that we just have to find a weekend that it's going to work for everybody. So, including my wife with 3 kids alone.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think my wife actually likes it when I can't go with her and she takes the kids. It's just it's just so much easier because I can just let them do whatever they want. They can get away with everything, and he's not going to be around to yell at them.
5th kid.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I like that because that is exactly what I expected her to say. Why would anybody go to Nebraska?
Oh, and I changed the like to the Joe Biden giving you a thumbs up.
Oh, nice. Come on, man.
If I could get the audio to work with it, it does. In my ears, it goes, "Come on, man."
Oh.
If you back your chair up just a little bit, chicken, you'll look like Joe Biden. Just a little
when
more.
It pops up.
Yeah. When it pops up, it covers your head.
Let me play one real quick. All right. Now
God.
I gotta move this way.
Nice.
Pop is a bad dude.
I got my 2-year-old little girl saying, "Come on, man." I'll see if I can record the audio.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's freaking great.
We got drinking words across the bottom. Insurrection. Yes. Why Brittany, bitch?
Because it's Brittany, bitch.
Okay. Cuomo. My lunchbox.
Because what's Lunchbox? The motherfucker from the...
I guess we are recapping the whole year. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
I sent you a whole list of stories, and you're like, I'm not reading that shit.
What's that saying?
We'll probably get sidetracked by the comments anyway.
Maybe Chicken should practice falling down, then he'd look more like Dirty Joe.
Falling up, you mean?
Yeah. I watched that clip again today of him falling up the stairs. I forgot how bad that was.
People give him a lot of shit for that, but I've done that.
Yeah, but you're not the president.
I'm not 8. Yeah, but he's old. I don't know. I feel like that's like something. I mean, it was really funny to watch, but I mean, that I just don't. I don't feel like giving him grief over that. There's plenty of other stuff that
it was just embarrassing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Let's catch up this week in news. Tony's back to take over the comments. I will leave it alone. I swear, Tony. I promise I will not touch it now.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my Justin Smollett comment up.
Oh God.
Yes.
First story. So that super scary new version of COVID that's going to kill you all, vaccinated or not. Well, no, if you're vaccinated, you're going to likely the efficacy. I don't even know what the rules are anymore. Anyway, Omicron's around, but if you're curious how long this is going to last, I think our original predictions on COVID might be coming true. Biden just signed a $137 million deal with a German pharmaceutical company for COVID test strip factory that will take 3 years to build before it even starts producing 83.3 million tests a month in late 2024 at the earliest. Buckle up.
Wait, how many tests do you need?
All of them.
83.3 million a month.
We're about almost 2 years into this. I have yet to test at all.
Yes, same.
Only tested
I do believe I have the Brandon Cron, otherwise known as like a cold. And I woke up with a sore throat and I was kind of coughing a little bit.
Wait, like a headache, stuffy nose, fever.
Yep, no fever, but I had a headache.
So all the
and
symptoms.
It wasn't because I was hungover.
So like NyQuil would knock that out. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
No, I actually popped a couple aspirin and went back to sleep, and the headache went away. And then, but hey, I still got a cold.
And NyQuil with a big fucking Q.
NyQuil, we love you, you giant fucking
Q. Still got the green death fucking flavor.
But weather-wise, I got to drive. I got to drive through the Midwest, go through Kansas this weekend, and I don't know if I should go a day early or not because I think the weather's going to turn to shit around here.
Yeah, it's going to get nasty here. It's looking like anywhere from like 1/2 inch to 8 inches in my area.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh. Can't fucking wait.
You're either going to get lucky once or lucky 16 times.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it kind of depends on what my deal is for maybe leaving a day early on Saturday or something. Because I heard the shit was supposed to hit the fan on Sunday, but I'm not sure. But anyway.
Like Lynn West to put on a mask. I don't want to get it. Yeah, you better cover that shit, man.
Yeah. I think probably let's get that skull mask on.
Oh, Jesus, here we go.
The plague doctor mask.
Oh, God.
So anyway, this factory is going to be in Wisconsin. It's going to make a shit ton of tests or produce things to help make tests. I don't know, but you can tell that they're gearing up for this thing to be around for a long fucking time.
I say this isn't like a factory where the fad of the Christmas toy is going to run out and eventually the factory shuts down because nobody wants that toy anymore. Yeah, this is they're clearly busting this out to be a hot commodity every day of every year moving forward. And
yeah, but
test wise, like I understand why people would want to get tested, but
I got my mask on.
But 83 million tests a month. Like, okay, so
it's excessive.
This is going to be the Obama solar, the solar. Do you remember the solar panel thing?
I just need Lynn to go.
They just like millions and millions of dollars into the solar panel industry, into a factory, and then they closed.
Yeah,
because no one was buying them. So, or they couldn't produce whatever they said they were going to produce. I feel like this is going to be the same thing. Because by the time they finally start building it and getting it done, it's going to be like, yeah, we're not going to need it anymore.
Yeah, I guess if it gets to the point where they build this thing and then it's just not necessary to produce on a mass scale like that, Do you honestly think they have some sort of contingency plan to use that factory for something else? Fuck no. It'll sit there empty. It'll sit there in ruins. So I would assume they're just going to keep pumping this stuff out. I mean, I guess in terms of medical testing equipment, it would be easy to convert something like that into something else. But I'm also afraid of what that could potentially mean.
I guess hospitals are going to continue, even if the general public is not going to constantly test. Hospitals and schools probably will, right? Like they'll continue there. But I mean, that's a lot. Like 83 million a month is a lot.
There's the first stars popping in.
Oh no! Whoa! Whoa!
I don't have anything to chug. I ain't chugging that 8.5% beer.
Oh, man, all right. I guess that's on me.
Tony gonna take one for the team here.
I'll get ready.
Plus, I got to get up early for work tomorrow. So
they're gonna send him to China to be made. Well, yeah.
We're gonna create a factory to make all this shit, but we'll still have China do it for us.
Yeah. It'll be assembled in the United States.
Well, that's how we do things around here.
Everything's made in China, but just assembled in the U.S.
Yes.
You can't chug IPAs anyway.
I agree, Stephen.
Bobby Bowden died this year, right?
Yes, we did lose Bobby Biden.
Okay.
Bobby Bowden.
Did you say Bobby Biden?
Bobby Biden. I had a
Hunter's other brother.
Moment. Yes. No. Okay.
Fuck it. We should probably let me just pull this up on the screen. Let's do the death picks together. That way we have some crowdsource and some assistance, because me trying to do this all at once is kind of horrible. Here we go. Let me share. Where the fuck did we go? There it is. All right. Now, of course, since we are pulling this up, dude, why is it showing? What the fuck is going on? Holy shit. Is it freaking out on your end? Okay, there we go. I was having a stroke. Sorry about that.
Can't see shit though.
Yeah, I'll zoom in. So I'll pop the link if you wish to join next year's death pool. But here are the folks that we had in there. So Lynn, Keith Richards, did he make it this year?
Keith Richards never dies.
Yeah.
Nope, he did. He did not die.
That guy's gonna live forever.
So Betty White's alive. Joe Biden's alive, kind of.
Yeah.
Gene Hackman.
I think he's still alive.
Hackman?
We need to look that one up.
We lost Hackman. Let me look.
Did we really?
I think we did. Yeah, we lost him.
Yeah. Maybe he died a couple years ago. I don't know.
Wikipedia has him still alive.
Maybe. I thought we lost him this year.
No, I don't think I got anybody on my list. I don't think anybody died.
I really thought he did.
Pat Buchanan, Queen Elizabeth still alive, Bill Cosby still alive, Bernie. Scott Bakula. Why does that sound familiar?
He was an actor.
Yeah, he was on Quantum Leap.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And the shitty Star Trek Enterprise show.
Was this a wishful thought?
Scott Bakula, really?
Yeah.
Scott Bakula. Yeah, he was the first Enterprise, according to the Star Trek timeline.
Very roughness, man.
Yes.
It was great.
All right. 0 points for Lynn this year.
Oh.
Yep, I told you. Not unless all of them die in a plane crash.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, wouldn't that be fucked up if all of them were on one plane tomorrow and it went down? Including Bob Barker, Scott Bakula, and Betty White. It's like, what?
Don't even say that.
Yeah.
They all hang out.
She's officially turning like 100 in January, I think.
Seriously?
I think that's what I saw.
Yep.
All right, we got Justin's up here.
Hang on.
Rush Limbaugh.
Yep.
Oh, you gotta get your chug.
Yeah, what's the timestamp? 19:10. All right. Cheers.
That a boy.
That helps him go down.
Yes.
All right, Rush Limbaugh, 10 points. Barbara Walters she made it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's still going.
Okay. Larry King's gone. That's 18. Ghislaine's got a day to live. Ron Jeremy's still alive. I think he's in hot water, though.
Ron Jeremy?
Yeah, Ron Jeremy got canceled for sexual
That's right.
sexual assault of a porn star.
It only took like 40 years, but
Yeah, they're trying to cancel Ron Jeremy. I'm like, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
nobody cares.
Bob Barker's still alive. Bill Cosby's still alive. Clint Eastwood's somehow still kicking.
Mhm.
Betty White and Willie Nelson. So what did I say? We're at 18.
Yep, I believe
So
so.
18 for Yank. That's the one to beat so far. All right. Moving on down the next one.
Yes, Stephen. Lots of sexual assaults. And they're all on film, turns out. Strange.
They're all
Jesus Christ. Here's mine. Larry King, there's 10. Rush Limbaugh, there's 8. Bob Dole, that's 25.
Oh,
Big hit. Wow.
25.
Richard Simmons.
he's alive, but they don't know where he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of these
yeah.
days they're gonna find him dead.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't count for this year then.
Nope, but it's converting over to my next year picks.
Julian
Okay.
Assange.
Yeah, Julian Assange. That's another one that's gonna stay
Dude,
on my next pick.
he had a stroke.
Yeah.
Sure he did.
Did Dick Van Dyke croak though?
What?
I thought. I was looking up on that. Was Dick Van Dyke? Didn't he die?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, let's find out. I might have more points. Oop.
Nope.
Like, no.
Nope. 6 days ago, my head bangs every time I lay down. He's not doing well, but he's still alive.
Still
So
kicking.
there you go. Next year's list, folks, have that on there.
Yep.
Got a good chance. So yep, 25 it is. Oh, Tony's kids interrupted drink.
That's weird because mine just about did too.
Yeah.
He's
All
behind
right.
me in third.
Tomfoolery's list. Betty White
Who's still
alive.
dancing?
Dick Van Dyke.
Van Dyke.
Prince Philip of Edinburgh.
Yeah.
He just
Dick
kicked
Van-
it.
Yeah, didn't he?
I think so.
I'll check.
Did he? I don't know.
Duke of Edinburgh. April.
So that's 16 with Bob Dole, plus 6 for Rush.
Oh, shit.
So that's 22.
Yep.
Alan Greenspan? Really? Jimmy
Oh, wow.
Carter. Jimmy Carter's. Didn't Jimmy Carter die? No.
No, somehow he's still going.
He's still
That's
going.
Yeah, they would
Dick
have
Cheney,
shut down.
22 for Tom.
Wow.
Oh, he just beat Yank.
Yeah,
Wow.
beat Yank. Let's see who else we got on here. I don't know if you still have Phil's list.
Oh, I don't know if I do or not.
So you got Tony got Rush Limbaugh and Larry King. So there's 14.
Did Bob
Does
Newhart
Bob
do it?
Newhart die? Yeah, I'm like, I don't
I
know.
think he
About
did.
You got
No, not yet.
16 with Bobby Bowden and Shannon Doherty. I don't think she
made it.
did.
Still alive.
She
All
made
right,
it.
16 for Tony.
Yeah, I didn't do it.
William Shatner went to space, but he didn't die.
I'm not sure who Rusty Trombone was, but 10 points for Rush Limbaugh. Betty White's fine. Henry Kissinger.
Let's see. He lived.
Okay. Mark Levy. Levi? Levy?
I don't even know who that is.
Levy,
Marv. I'm sorry.
football coach. Nope, still going.
Still going.
Angela Lansbury. She made it, didn't she?
Ooh, I don't know.
I know Bernie did. Warren did. Steven Tyler did. Ghislaine
I think
did.
Angela Lansbury died, but
No, it looks like she's still going.
Still going. All right.
Now,
So
the Queen went in for some routine medical work and won't be heard of until February.
Oh,
they'll keep her on life support.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was watching. It was like the weekend update on SNL, and he was talking about the Queen, and he goes, "Well, you know what that means? New titties." Like, hell yeah.
Well, I guess it's about
we got Amanda.
Yeah.
She got Rush Limbaugh. Pete Davidson? Really?
Oh,
What?
Why Pete?
I think
Davidson?
that's just a hopeful pick.
Yeah, it's got to be a wish.
Who the fuck is Scott Dickinson?
I don't.
Well, let's find out.
Howard Stern? What?
Why would you think Howard Stern was gonna die?
I don't know. She got.
Oh my god. This is yeah. Reading this, I'm like, okay, yep, that's why we banned her. Or I banned her.
Scott Dickinson, whoever
Sam
he is.
Elliott. I don't. I'm just mad. She.
Oh,
What?
She picked Sam Elliott. What a turd.
that's rude.
So she got 9
Yep.
for Limbaugh.
Limbaugh.
Okay.
The Dawn.
Let me update hers. Amanda 9.
Get another one.
Did she?
Prince Philip.
Oh, yep.
Oh, okay. So we did decide he died. Okay.
Uh-oh. What
So
did
she got 14.
Tyler do?
Uh-oh. There's more stars.
Oh, God.
So Amanda got 14. She ended up
Social
with,
drink.
okay.
Social drink, he says.
I
All
like
right.
those, social.
Cheers.
All right. The Don got Larry King. There's 10. 6
go,
for Bob
Brandon.
Dole, so there's 16. Did Michael Douglas make it? I can't remember.
I think so.
All 3 of these last ones for some. No, I think John Goodman made it. Olivia Newton-John. Why do I think she died?
Yeah. Nope. Michael Douglas is still going. Olivia Newton-John, she is
Alive.
Still going. Yep.
All right. So 16 points for the Don. So
Yeah, we got to find Phil's.
yeah, see if you
Remember
can
who he
find
had.
Phil's. Here's where we're sitting.
Maybe he was rusty trombone.
I don't think he was.
No, I'm pretty sure he wasn't. So looks like for the second year in a row, I am set to win this bad boy with 25.
It's looking
Tom's
that
in a
way.
close second with 22. Yanks in third with 18. Tony and the Don at 16. Amanda at 14. Whoever the hell Rusty Trombone is at 10. And Lynn, we know where you landed.
I'm gonna use the same list did it next year. Fuck it.
And then you'll hit them all.
Yeah. Yanked is coming in hot with a hot take. Tom is streaming. You know what? For the last time in 2021, I think we better check in on the Tom Foolery
We
show.
haven't checked in
Tom,
on Tom in a while.
how you doing, Tom? Damn, he's still asleep. It's been all year. This guy would fucking wake up.
One of these times.
He's a tired guy.
He is. Here, I'll wake him up. Ah!
Oh, it does it for him every time. I don't know.
It's starting to do it for me. The more I drink,
Oh my God, stop it.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what the fuck to do with you guys.
So yes, the death pool. Let's get planned for next year. Everybody, get your death pool picks in. Send them directly to us. I'm getting interrupted again, if you can believe it. Let's get as many entries as possible, and we'll do something fun with it this year.
Yes, I am creating the 2022 Death Pool Discord channel for everybody to get picks in.
Well, you got deadline date January 10th or something.
We'll go like first week of January. If anybody dies in that little kind of gray zone, it won't count. Unless you have your picks in, like you get your picks in today and they die on the 2nd, you can still get those. But oh, I gotta get in position here. There it is. All right, let me get invites out for this bad boy. Oh, another 200 coming in from Tyler. I'll have to check on that here in a minute. I haven't used Discord in so fucking long. I'm like, how do I invite people again? I forget.
I'm back.
Okay, good.
Cheers.
Where in the fuck is the share button on this? God damn it. This is why I don't use Discord.
All right,
What's
let's
the-
show our tits on 3. 1.
Deal.
Everybody got ready.
What's the
Nobody
Alec
even-
Baldwin pop up about?
Second guesses it.
That was because he shared the stream.
Oh,
And Alec Baldwin doesn't like it when anybody shares the stream, so he gives us all a dirty look. Like he's gonna shoot us
love
on accident.
Discord, hater. You hater.
I haven't been on Discord in like 8 months.
It's
After a
really
while.
just for Twitch streaming and pornography. So unless you have
And
Twitch
Deathpool
stream
picks.
or porn to
I
share,
just posted the link in the chat to join that Discord and drop your
there we go.
picks for 2022 Deathpool. See if you can take out the 2-time champ.
Yes, I will add that to the Linktree link. And folks, I want to remind you again, the Linktree link is where it's freaking at, y'all. I'm telling you, it is the best place to be for all your big bucking needs. It's getting better every fucking week, and I'm going to show it to you right now. Look at this bad boy.
Huh. Every time Tony says I'm going to show it to you right now, I get a little
Right?
scared.
That's fair. I understand, but
I get
that-
goosebumps.
Yeah.
this is where you want to be if you want me to show it to you. I'm telling you. See this one up top here? Episode 120 post show link. All right. That's going to be the easiest way to join the post show. And I know it was fucked up last week. That was my bad. I double checked it this week. It's good to go. It's the little thumbnail with the little white chick and the black guys in the couch. I made that the thumbnail. Just for
Piper
anybody
Perry.
who's confused.
Makes sense.
Don't ask me how I know that name.
What was her name?
The
Piper,
Piper.
Perry.
Yeah.
I'm going to add her to my death pool.
Add her to my Deathpool.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, he gets to sit on the couch.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I'm going to make that meme. Oh yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Sorry, Justin.
Yep. Justin's going to be couch girl.
Gonna be an organic meme all of a sudden.
Right.
Okay. Next story.
Tan Tui 10 man. Come on.
You need to
in.
find your list. If you made more than 25 points, then you win.
Yes. Anybody who did not see their list read on the air, you need to double check, see if you have a list, and see if you have more than 25.
All right. Next story. A couple of things coming out of Colorado. So first off, need to do some little prayers and shit. Like apparently it's fucking on fire right now.
What?
North of Denver was at is it Fort Collins is north of Denver? I can't remember. But yeah, the like big apartment buildings and houses and a whole bunch of shit's like burning down. There's fucking like 50-mile-an-hour winds, so it's just like blowing out into
Oh,
the fields.
shit.
Now they got field fires and fucking. It's bad. It is really bad. I saw a couple live streams. There's some shit on the news. So prayers to Colorado. Hopefully everybody ends up all right out of that whole deal. It didn't sound like it was going well. But other things that happened, I wanted to bring it up last week, never got to it, was no way we didn't get to something in the last couple weeks.
Well, yeah, it's been a little rough going these last
Yeah.
this month, really.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. People are kind of obsessed, like yanked, and Tyler here. God damn it, no. With this thing. So yeah, the Stars is great, but yeah, it's
it's
rough
great.
getting to some topics,
Phil kept
so.
wanting to do his gin shots. I mean, it was
Yeah.
really ridiculous.
I found some really good gin that
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring down to Phil.
Yeah.
It costs like $5 a bottle.
Oh, oh.
So anyway, let me pull up this story here. I wanted to bring it up last week because this is one of those crazy fucked up court sentencing. So a trucker whose brakes went out and ended up plowing through and killing several people. Not necessarily like 100% his fault. He did miss those runaway truck lanes. Oh, we got some more stars. 400 just came in from Tyler. There you go. That's what you get, Tony. So the runaway truck lanes, he didn't use one of those. But the guy had no criminal record. He had no driving record, nothing. Like the guy was, as clean as a whistle. Goes through court, and because of the minimum sentencing laws on all the charges that they prosecuted him with, he got 110-year sentence for a traffic accident. Now, the trucking, there's like questions of the trucking company, were they up to par with the inspections on the vehicles, and like what blame should they have had in this, because ultimately the vehicle failed. So how we reacted to it, that can be judged one way or another, but people died. So 110 years though, when you think about people murder their wives and are out in 15.
Yeah, that was kind of where my thought went. Like even people in their late teens, early 20s who, because they get the right lawyer, get off with involuntary, it was an accident, sorry, here's your 5, 6, 7 years, and you're out. And yeah, this guy's fucked for 3 lifetimes. This is insanity. I'm trying to I wish we would have had a live feed of that and we could have watched that thing as closely as fucking Wisconsin this year. But my God, I want to understand how the verdict came down to 110 years. How did this fraction out? Was this per
Lynn, what
person?
do you have?
Well, so far, I guess what was going on is a lot of truck drivers were actually protesting by not going to Colorado all week. Mm-hmm. It was like, yeah, they were boycotting the whole state because of this, and it wasn't because the way the accident happened. It was the fact that in the same state there was a lady who was also negligent, drunk driving, and caused an accident, and they gave her like 3 years. So they're like, okay, you're going to give her some, and she killed people while drinking and willfully negligent. But this guy here, you're going to give him 110 years because his brakes stopped working. That's why they were pissed. So you might want to look that up because this is all me, just what I heard.
No, I did hear about this.
I'm not much of a fact-checking guy myself either. So
now there was like a small protest / strike. Like there was pictures of several semis parked on the side of the road refusing to cross the Colorado border, and they actually blocked a main highway. I can't remember what state they were blocking from, but they blocked to where nobody could go into Colorado. Like it was one of the demonstrations they did. But yeah, Tony, you were asking, it was the minimum sentencing laws. So he slammed into 24 vehicles, including 4 other transporters stuck in rush hour traffic, caused a fireball explosion that incinerated cars, trucks, and killing 4 people. The brake failure caused a fiery crash that killed 4 people, citing desire of okay, whatever. But they have in Colorado, if you kill somebody in an accident, you have supposed to have a minimum so many years. And then for every accident, you have a minimum so much jail time, which ended up adding up to 110 years was the smallest sentence the judge could give. So the governor, good news after all this, the governor did come and commute a sentence down to 10 years in prison.
Okay, so clear heads did prevail, thankfully. My God.
10 years is still a long time, but
it is. It's not the rest of your life.
For someone who's not a criminal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, if they have good time law, they'll get out in like 5 or 4.
Still, I mean, like that's
they never do their full sentences.
Yeah, I don't know. One of my really good friends in the Border Patrol was taken out by a tractor trailer. His wife and child were in the car as well. So the truck driver got nothing because it was a truck failure. It was not like the guy purposely did it, and I don't know.
It wasn't like road rage. If somebody
it was an accident, and that's why they call it an accident, because
sometimes shit happens.
Yeah, stuff happens, man. Like, so I don't know. This guy, I feel really sorry for him.
I would say the weight of the situation and then having a life sentence dumped on top of it, I can't imagine what he's going through.
Yeah. I was just glad, the guy's life's not completely over.
Can you
imagine the relief?
That there's 10 years. You just have 10 years to serve in prison.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, can you imagine the ecstatic, emotional roller coaster you're on when they say, hey, instead of 110, it's only 10 now. And you're happy about that. What a fucking weird
The good
situation.
news, he's only 26. So, I mean, he does have a lot of life ahead of him, even after a 10-year sentence. So it's like
that's still fucking
prison is awful.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of really awful people in there, and that's a high stress situation. He's never going to be the same.
Yeah, here's some video of the trucker boycott blocking off highways and stuff.
I did see that picture, just lying down the interstate, just sitting there. Still, that was a pretty crazy thing to see too.
Yeah, there's images of the accident.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's a damn shame. Let me see here. We did get the 400 stars for a Phil cork popping. I've got it. I think he wants to see this thing. Justin.
Oh, the Phil's.
It gives Tony angina every time he watches it.
Dude, I was fucking crying. I literally was in tears.
This was during one of the poultry-free episodes, and I don't even remember what we were talking about, but I didn't see Phil because I had the article popped up. So I'm not seeing the screen. And I'm reading this article or reading this story or whatever. And all I hear is it happened. I missed it completely. I didn't know what was going on until after the fact. So
he played it out pretty cool.
It's worked out wonderfully. So this is from earlier in the year, folks. This will be in the best of 2021. I will be churning those out much quicker. So, bated breath.
That's one of the few times you can see his oh shit face.
There were some very unsettling let's call them parallels.
I love the reaction
right now where
oh shit.
That's true.
He just looks at it and nods like, yep, okay.
There were some very unsettling
yeah,
that's nice
for the world around us right now where
and he's looking for a skylight in the ceiling.
We were watching that the other day. There were some very unsettling there were some very
when it's been a while.
There were some very
got a little tension to release there, Phil.
I gotta clip that out.
Oh, nice. Oh God. Oh,
we can edit some soundboard shit on that. Yeah, I'm not gonna give any ideas.
I don't think Phil's had champagne on the stream since, so maybe.
Yeah, he had just gotten that brand new laptop too, and Tony was like, "Don't put the laptop on the bar. You're gonna spill shit on there." And then that night,
that has been a thing ever since the laptop because I ordered it for him. It came here on this desk. I got it all set up for him, and then here he comes in with this big old smile, and I'm like, "Oh God, I got to send this nice laptop home with you." And he wonders why I'm like, "No, there's no reason to be nervous." And then that. It's a good thing I didn't see it. I probably would have cried.
Yeah.
Good God. Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. Just one of the many moments of 2021. Folks, I'm serious. I've got 2021 like 3/4 of the way done. And if you missed it yesterday, one of the very last best of 2020s went up. There's 2 more up. Chicken will be dropping those before the 1st of January. So
yeah, so like they'll all drop tomorrow.
Yes. So good stuff. It's very reminiscent. It was 2020, the year that never ended, and it's. I feel like I've been living it for 2 years, literally.
Yeah.
So check it
been
out.
a blur.
Feel my pain. Suffer with me, as I've been doing for an entire year. Brendan, you will suffer with me. Suffer, damn it!
No,
Suffer!
it's actually like instead of watching 2 hours of our bullshit, it's almost better to wait a year for Tony to do the clip. And then just watch a few minutes in every show that was worth watching.
What a ringing endorsement of our 2-hour weekly show, Chicken. Yeah, no, just wait till the calendar flips to the next year and watch the 15-minute version. You're going to be way better off. Wow, man.
I'm nothing if I ain't honest,
Those
right?
Sponsor of the show, Blinkist.
Tonight, yeah,
yes.
if you're new to the show, he was kidding. Join us every week, please.
I do want to comment that the little clip that you guys showed the other day with old Hans and Phil going at it.
Yeah,
that was pretty damn funny.
That was.
I counted the word like. He said like about 178,000 times in a matter of 10 minutes. But
that's
other
it.
than that, like maybe more than that. Like, no, okay.
And I love how he worked himself up into a tizzy.
Oh God, yeah.
It was Phil was just like, no, it's this. He just kept repeating himself, and he's like, why do you keep repeating yourself? He's like freaking out.
Oh God, it was.
Yeah, dude got triggered.
It was so messed up because that he sat there and he went drink for drink with us that one night, and the more he
was
drank,
smashed.
the louder he got and the more opinionated he goes. Fuck it, yeah, let's go, Phil. Fuck you, woo! And he was jacked up. I'm like, shit, he's
Well,
either
he started
enjoying
talking
himself
like-
or he's hating it.
Yeah, he's like, well, what if I murdered you, Phil? I was like, whoa, shit's getting real. I'm like,
What
like, we
address
just
would
met
I
this
go
guy
to?
on the internet. Fuck.
Well, you know, if I were to murder you, what address would I go to?
Yeah.
Yeah, some crazy shit.
You say
just
if I was
saying,
going to pop
for-
out of the bushes,
Yeah.
where might those bushes be? And be specific.
Yeah, yes, I need it 2-scale drawing.
I'm just gonna. Can you give me the GPS coordinates to that, please? Few 10 to 10 man is right. Few can withstand the might of Phil KOE. The Prince and the Potato Farm of Splenditure, right? I got that, didn't I?
Perfect. You nailed it.
I think I nailed it.
All right, last story, and then we'll get into reviewing last year.
Oh God,
the big story this week. Ghislaine?
Jizz Rag.
Ghislaine.
Ghislaine.
Yeah.
All right.
Jizzy.
So she was found guilty on 4 of 5 counts. Now everybody's wondering when she's going to kill herself. I mean, when she's going to sing.
Right.
Because she's 65 years old and she's looking at over 60 years in prison. Yeah, 60-year-old British socialite. But yeah, she's looking at 60+ year sentencing on these 4 charges. So everybody's like speculating, oh yeah, she's gonna sing and give up a whole bunch of names. I got a couple of theories on this, but
no, she's the fall guy, right? Like they're gonna end it here. They're gonna be like, we found the person that did it, you know, like stop looking now. Like, don't look at all this other stuff, all this other evidence that we have that there are other creeps on the plane with them. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
This is
tens of thousands of documents that they brought out for this case and then sealed immediately so nobody can see them.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's disgusting.
You gotta protect never mind.
Sometime
R.A.P. Ghislaine Maxwell, 1961 to sometime next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems
That's
legit.
true. That's true, Justin. Those cameras do tend to fail, and there's nothing anybody can do about it. So it's best to not look into it or ask questions.
yeah.
All right, I'm the conspiracy guy out of the group. This wasn't a trial. This was a cover-up. This whole thing.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This whole thing is in your face fucking cover-up, like right in front of you. Well, we can't do cameras in the courtroom because it's a federal court. We can't even do pictures. We can't do anything. You can't see any of the evidence. And I would not be surprised. You were talking about all those people being on a plane from the death pool. I'm betting all the jurors happen to be on the same plane too.
Ah.
I'm just
either that or maybe they have like a tell-all book or something that comes out from one of the jury members. They're like, hey, here's some shit you guys didn't know about. And then he gets killed. You know what I mean?
You know, I wasn't going to go down this road with this story until right before the show. I saw the 2 guys that were guards for Epstein. They dropped all their charges.
They're guards.
They're seriously not going to charge the 2 guards.
How do you not?
They just dropped everything.
No, how?
And these dudes were balling out of control from the sounds of it. Like I read one story where they were buying like fucking snowmobiles and fucking ATVs and shit and going out. And now granted, it's not a ton of money to buy one of them, but still, like, what the fuck? Like,
that's
yeah, but if you're dropping cash on all that stuff, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, like Bill Clinton was on the manifest like how many times? I think like 27,
I don't know,
28 times. Like they're all high level people that don't want to be found out. So this is going nowhere.
Yeah.
This is
Oh,
going.
they're all just trying to go after that prince, fucking whatever the fuck his name is, Andrew.
Yeah,
They just want that if they get Prince Andrew, because he'll be the one that the royal family's like, fucking nobody liked him anyway. You can have him. And as soon as he's gone, then
everybody.
this whole thing will go away in the media. Like it'll be over.
Yeah.
And none of the actual
This
people
should be
that
a huge story, right? Like, am I wrong? Like, this should be a huge story. Like,
It should.
they ran Pedophile Island and like destroyed girls' lives. Like, I have a daughter. I would murder people if this happened. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Like, I would find people and strangle them. This
Liam
blows
Neeson.
my mind.
allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, this blows my mind that it's like they're just like, nah, we're good. We're
Yeah.
good. We're just gonna seal up these files. No one needs to know about that. Yeah, no one.
This
Yeah,
is
it's
like
insane.
Yeah.
this is like one of the biggest black pills of the year is the whole like the fallout of Epstein to Ghislaine Maxwell and to go, oh, nothing's gonna happen. Like with Epstein, we're all like, holy shit, whose names are in there? What's he gonna do? Who's he gonna rat out? And we're like, oh, if he lives long enough, and we all joked about him being dead in 2019 because of it, and then it happened, and we're all like, fucking really, really,
Yeah.
really, like it's like.
I mean, I don't have a particular set of skills, and I'm not very good at hunting people down. But I'd do my best if that were
You're
me
good
or
at
some of
hunting
my relatives.
squirrels.
Goddamn right, and motherfucker is coming back home in January 2022. Stay fucking tuned. The squirrel hunting master returns next month. Goddamn right. Let's go, Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at tracking people down. I think we could team up a little bit, and yeah.
All right. I think we've got a squad here.
Yeah.
I think this could work. Lynn, what are you good at?
I'm good at
Drinking beer.
making trap music, and doing mumble raps.
Right. Okay.
Mhm.
You're like one of the island boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
He can make snacks for our
I'm
trip.
just trying to make it. I'm an island boy.
An island boy. That was the worst thing to happen in 2021.
Oh no, we're gonna get into that.
Hey, speaking of Let's Go Brandon, did you guys discuss the whole Christmas NORAD thing with
So good.
Oh
Joseph
yeah.
Biden?
We didn't discuss it.
No.
If anybody missed it, I don't.
Is that Strike City?
I don't know. I don't know. I am the Biden bully. I'm afraid
You are the
to
bully.
say anything.
You did bully the president.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you can
Have some
quote what the
office.
president said. You can quote the president because he said, "Yeah, I agree. Let's go, Brandon."
Dude, that's what got the last fucking one a strike on it. We
Yeah.
just played his clips.
Reiterating what he said is what
Yeah.
got us the strike.
Got us a strike.
But it
So
was
you
his
can't
own
even be,
words coming
like-
out of his own mouth.
You can't be blatantly honest now. Like it was illegal on social media to be honest with people and not like sugarcoat things. But now they are making it just flat out bannable offenses to be 100% truthful. Yeah, I usually I shit on Phil for having the sky is falling mentality, but this year kind of proved
Oh,
to an
the-
extent that
the fucking thumbnail on
media
this.
censorship. Yes, and I was just gonna get to that.
Yeah.
Chicken. Oh my god, go ahead, tell us about that.
Oh, so I made two thumbnails. So if you're watching on Facebook, the original thumbnail, it was the Capitol riot in the background, and it's got pictures, all the characters of everybody from over the last year that we've been shitting on. So I used that same thumbnail for Facebook and YouTube, but YouTube just showed blank for whatever fucking reason.
Yeah,
And I was like, really? Are they like censoring the thumbnails now on videos? So I made a new one and changed it and threw it back on there. It was just a different angle of the Capitol without it being on fire with all the same people in front of it. Sure shit, it popped up, no problem. They don't want to show the January 6th Capitol riot picture on a thumbnail now. I was just
Yeah.
like, seriously? It happened. You can't say it didn't happen. Like, Nobody was celebrating it. It's a part of the year. Like I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I've never had a fucking thumbnail censored before. That's how fucking stupid this is now. It's like it's one thing to play a video of the president saying my butt's been wiped. Whether he said that or not, who fucking knows and who fucking cares?
He said it.
But like it was obviously humor and we were laughing about it. Tony even stuck up for him. Tony's like, I don't think that's what he really said.
Yeah.
He said it.
But and then we play the other one where he responded to a reporter's question with the worst goddamn answer that you could.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the whole video. It was 8 minutes long where we just like, why would you do this? You're the president. Stop it. Like, have some self-respect. Like,
for
stop
4 years, all
stop
we
trying
did
to be
was
a fucking
complain
yeah,
about what the president said, or he shouldn't have said this. He shouldn't have been crass. He shouldn't have said it this way. And we bitched for 4 years, and that was fine. Hell, that was celebrated.
Yeah.
And in the
You know,
first
I could have sworn
year?
last year there was probably an episode or two where I said something about Trump and how he should just lay off of fucking Twitter.
there was.
And I said, dude, you need to lay off Twitter. It makes you look like an asshole, blah, blah, blah. Imagine if you got censored for that,
Yeah.
for me saying something about Trump.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
Anything,
didn't happen.
I think that's what we have to do. I think that's the algorithm, and that's what we've got to do. Like the first 20 minutes of our live stream has to be nothing but us shitting on Donald Trump, and then after that to be like, okay, these guys are cool. And as soon as that
Then Phil
algorithm
pops on
bot
and goes,
is gone,
winky face.
yeah. All right, now listen to the real.
Now the real
fuckers.
show.
Yeah,
Well, I guess
I hate it. I hate the
in our-
censorship. Hell, I almost got censored today by Facebook for picking a fight with a guy who's like retirement age who was trying to talk shit. It wasn't going well for him. I had a really good comeback, and they didn't like it. I don't even remember what it was, but it was pretty bad.
Zuckerberg drank his water.
Yeah,
And banned you.
Bath water.
All right. So
Allegedly.
how about we start with well, let's start January 6th. We're gonna rewind the year.
Oh, yes. My God.
Share our thoughts on some of the biggest stories. We got a lot of them. We got
There's a lot to cover. We don't need to spend an hour on everything.
Oh God, this might take more than an hour. That's what.
Well, okay. January 6th has been covered like to death, and I mean, even you and Brendan had a really good episode on Dads Worldwide here a few weeks ago. Great episode, even though I think you guys talked a little shit on me. It's fine, whatever. No biggie.
We
whatever.
love you. It's all
Fuck
good.
off. Anyway,
it's all good. So
we may
where January 6th, where it happened to where it like the aftermath and then where it is today are all different stories. And we got more stars. 200 stars. There's some good looking fellas. Thanks, Jeremy. Appreciate it, there, big guy.
damn right.
Cheers.
10 man illegally leaking President Trump's tax returns somehow isn't bullying, yet accurately quoting Biden is somehow bullying. Yes, that is where we live.
I will wear that badge with
really
honor.
bully someone when you have absolutely like zero contact with that person. Like they're
I
like,
know.
like Joe Biden is watching Big Buckin' and going,
Well,
Come on, man.
Brendan,
Come on, man. I didn't say that.
Listen here, fat.
He's
on.
been
You're
on
fat.
the show.
You wanna do a
You're,
push-up?
you're a lion dog faced
Yeah.
pony soldier.
Yeah, we have Joe Biden on regularly
Regularly.
now.
yeah,
He was on last week.
that's true. That is true. I stand corrected.
He even said,
Speaking of which, yeah, that whole
we were right.
Tony wearing the Biden mask thing, that didn't get
What?
banned.
What?
Yet
I didn't do that.
What?
that was the real deal, Lynn. Don't give away the
I
gimmick.
mean, the guest speaker,
Hey,
Mr.
fat.
Biden, showed up.
So
Come on,
anyway,
man.
like I was saying, January 6th turned into what it was, to the aftermath, and to like, oh no, we got to round up all these people, to now it's like the scariest thing that's ever happened in American history. It is worse than World War II, World War I, Vietnam,
9/11.
9/11, all rolled in one.
9/11 times 1,000.
I'm just hoping like we'll have the January 6th anniversary. We'll have a big news cycle of it because there's nothing else to talk about. And then hopefully I'm hoping that we just kind of just fucking stop. I don't care what you think about it anymore. It's over. Nobody like Yeah, a few people died that day. I don't, we can argue whether they died from anything there, but hey, there's bigger fucking problems right now.
That was
You know-
actually
you
going to
know,
be one
You're
of
going to be watching CNN. You're going to be watching CNN in 2041, and they'll be like, and today marks the 20-year anniversary of the January 6th riot and insurrection.
Yeah.
And they're like, and I know somebody who's old enough that he was there that day as a reporter, and he'd be like, it was the most horrible time ever. I can't believe it. And
CNN keeps it up every time they make a story. Tucker Carlson just be like, another pedophile starts talking about this.
Well, two things. I actually listened to our Afghanistan episode was number 101. Look for it to be re-uploaded on Spotify very soon.
Yes, I actually just finished editing. It'll be up this weekend.
It's a good episode. We recapped it very well. I mean, not to pat ourselves on the back or jerk each other off too much, but we really nailed that one out of the park. Go back and listen to that if you're a little hazy on the details or want to walk down memory lane about Afghanistan. But towards the end of the episode, Phil did make a good point where the insurrection of January 6th, well before that, the supposed leader of that organized protest, if you will, was Donald Trump, right? Inadvertently or on purpose, whether you want to believe that or not. He lost his Twitter months before that. And I believe as of now, an actual insurrection in Afghanistan happened, and they still have their Twitter. The leader of the Taliban still has his Twitter. So take that how you want to take it.
Violence.
Yeah. But that was actually going to be one of my predictions for 2022.
We'll get to that later.
Not to jump the shark, but I feel like it's on topic now. I don't know what, I don't know who, I don't know how or why, but I feel like something is going to happen on January 6th in remembrance or in trying to continue what they started on January 6th. Somebody somewhere is going to do something stupid in the name of the January 6th riots.
Yeah, the FBI.
Well, yeah, that won't count. I won't take that. But yes, that's my big.
You won't take it. They'll coerce you into doing it, though.
Yeah, right. That's
They'll make you think you're doing something major for your country.
The Michigan governor that was it was going to be kidnapped. Like every one of those people, except for two of them, was a Fed.
Yeah. In the best of, I was listening back to that episode. Like we were just reacting to. Actually, it was in our year-end episode last year. We were talking about Whitmer.
Yeah.
And I was going, 12 guys involved. This seems a little organized. Like I knew something was fishy. And when I was listening back to it, I was like, oh, chicken, if you only knew, most of them were the FBI. Like, but I was sitting there, I was like, guys, yeah, man.
No. It's confirmed now.
Yeah, it's confirmed
still allegedly, because we can't actually be honest about what happened.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, then allegedly, yes.
Everything is allegedly now. I could literally punch chicken in the face on stream, and if we talked about it, I'd still have to say allegedly, because it's just, you can't be honest. We can't do that now.
So I'd like to go back. So January 6th. So
Tyler coming in hot.
Oh,
man.
know
what he wants.
Jesus.
1,000 stars.
That's for a chug.
Yeah, so eight months prior to that, BLM burned cities to the ground, and whoever, I don't know, Antifa, whatever, it doesn't matter. But they wouldn't call those riots.
Some people did something.
Mostly peaceful protests, right? Yeah. So those people, and then they said, well, we can't round these people up because it's just too many of them. We can't find them. Well, January 6th happens, and they find 100.
Find them all.
Track
them down with their phones.
So I don't know. There was no firearms, in the January 6th insurrection. If this was truly an insurrection, it was the world's worst insurrection.
Yeah, utter failure.
I mean, absolutely. It's just silly to call it an insurrection. Was it a riot? Sure. Was it, people being stupid about things? Yeah, yes. Absolutely. But to call it an insurrection is just absolutely insane.
The only firearms were people that were on the inside of the Capitol building.
Yeah, the ones that let everyone in.
Yeah, the ones.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
God, I hate that we can't be honest.
Yeah, and then Ashley Babbitt gets shot by a cop, and
murdered.
Yeah.
Sorry.
allegedly, and she loses her life for jumping through a window unarmed. Not going to hurt anybody. She's unarmed.
Yeah.
But she voted for Trump, so it's okay. We don't care that she.
Yeah.
And I can say that without saying allegedly because nobody's going to strike us for that.
Yeah. All those damn Trump supporters.
No, yeah, fuck all them.
Yep.
Shoot them all. That's okay. I can say that. Hell, I could hold up a decapitated head of Donald Trump, and that's cool.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That makes sense to me.
Right.
Like rules for thee, not for me. Yeah.
Welcome to the Biden administration presidency.
So the next one.
Hang on, I got to do this. God, I hate you.
We've got the Brandon Prawn.
Woo!
Yes. All right. Chug 2. Got to mark this down. All right. Yeah. Allegedly. Woo. Anywho.
Feel better?
Oh, yeah. I feel great.
Feel great?
Not bloated at all.
No, not at all.
Nope. Not bloated at all.
Next, we'll move on from January 6th because that will take some time. Remember this?
Yes.
Oh, I remember.
Remember?
Oh, yeah.
So I caught this story like late.
I did too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's like the ship was freed 6 days later. I'm pretty sure I paid attention on day 5 because I was like, who gives a like seriously? A ship got sunk? Who gives a fuck?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
And the only reason I gave a shit was because of the memes that were coming out. And it was like people like, how would you get it unstuck? And it was like people like doing the most redneck dumb shit things that they could to try to get. It was like you get a white trash dude in a flannel and some coveralls, and he's like, well, here's what I'd do if I were you to get this here unstuck. I just get my old hammy out. It was just stupid shit like that.
The best one was comparing this to the scene in Austin Powers where he gets the
he starts backing up going for it. Yeah, that was a dumb thing.
That was dumb. Not only that, but then a few months later,
it was a 6-day story.
Yeah, and then we had all the cargo ships stuck out in the fucking ocean. I think they're still stuck out there.
Yeah, they quit talking about that one.
Well, we don't need. Yeah, Christmas is over, so nobody cares.
Just
like the delivery.
Yeah.
The ship that caused the inflation. But don't forget, you can't judge inflation with inflation. No, you can only judge inflation with inflation. You can't predict inflation. You can't look at the writing on the wall. You can't measure it. You have to wait for the inflation. And once the inflation happens, then measure it, then deny, and say, hey, them's just the breaks. It's because of something else. Deny.
It's transitory, like hookers. Wait.
This again is true.
Yes.
There was 4 fantastic court cases this year. Started off in April with the Chauvin trial, which was a little fucky.
Let's touch on that for a second. That one, I don't think that happened. I don't think that played out the way any of us expected it to. But as soon as we got the guilty verdict, we were all like, how did we not see that coming?
Well, I did see it coming. Like the whole trial, I'm like, no matter what's going on, whether the prosecution's doing anything right or not, it like the defense could have been fucking perfect, and it would not have mattered. The jury intimidation, it was just there was no way. Whether you think he's guilty or not, I'm not even going to go into that. No matter what happened in that trial, he was going to be found guilty on everything. Like, there's just no way that guy was getting away. Everybody in Minneapolis knew about that guy.
Yeah, I don't think
that was insane to me.
There's not a lot of people that can deny that. The guy was a overzealous dick. Probably never should have been a cop. Definitely took.
But I still think he should have got a fair trial.
It should have been, as all trials should be. Everybody should be entitled to a fair trial.
How'd that not get moved?
And they
Right.
requested it too, and
Yeah, because it's obvious. Like, there's no way that like.
and that was it was like a couple of weeks before it was like during the trials when that Kim Potter lady that just got sentenced or just had her that was the same time that she fucking shot that Dante Wright kid. So there's riots. These jurors are driving across Minneapolis. If you've never drove through Minneapolis, you have to stay on the interstate.
Yeah.
There's no side roads. You have to go through certain paths to get across the city.
Yep.
So everybody had to see the riots and protests that were going on. Oh God. I'm just like, again, Chauvin, not saying he should have been a
piece of shit. He's a piece
I'm
of
not
shit.
saying he should have been found innocent. I just think it scared the shit out of me because I don't think he got a fair trial. I guess that's neither here nor there at this time, but
no, still a piece of shit.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Chauvin?
No, George Floyd wasn't the savior people wanted to paint him to be, but he didn't deserve to die on the fucking ground like that.
Yeah. Then we had Ahmaud Arbery was another one this year that we didn't follow that much.
No, we didn't get to. Like, it all kind of just coincided at the wrong time, and we did not get to follow that trial at all, really. But that one kind of
was going on at the same time as Rittenhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah, kind of mirror images of each other, and I think they, for the most part, got that one right with the little information that we really paid attention to that one because we were so focused on Rittenhouse. But they, again, same thing with Chauvin. They took matters into their own hands way too fucking far, and the law has to be fair both ways for everybody, both ways. And if you go above and beyond what the law says even you can do, even in the most dire situation, if you fucking kill somebody and it was out of not defense, yeah, you should have to pay the fucking price.
Yeah.
I forgot how good that damn rye whiskey was, man.
Nice.
The Knob Creek.
God damn it, Justin. I didn't even put this on the list of shit to talk about.
Yeah, you didn't. Vangirl was a big deal for the channel too. I made fun of Vangirl and fucking.
You got heat.
I got a lot of hate.
Oh, people hated you for that.
She has a name. I was like, yeah, it's Vangirl. Fuck you.
Oh my god, the way what's his ass on Fumbled Bean has talked about that, I was dying laughing. I'm like, oh my god, how is this motherfucker get away with this stuff? And we didn't say anything bad.
Yeah, if you want to be, if you're somebody who doesn't get offended by anything, go check out Fumbled Penis Podcast.
Yes.
He's on any audio platform. He will. It's a 30-minute segment. It's almost the same thing every week, but it's great. It's great. I'm not going to give anything away. It's just.
I'll just say the last 2 weeks he's done 2 segments back to back about how he would recast movies or songs using the hard R word. It's just like, oh, fuck, he really went for it. Oh, he doubled down this week. He went back to the well. Holy shit. It was brutal.
Yep. It was brutal. I love that guy.
He likes using our word.
Yes.
Yes. Of course, we had the Rittenhouse trial, which was another big one this year. I don't think I have to say a whole lot more about the Rittenhouse trial that you guys already know. What are your thoughts? Anything?
Compelling. I thought a lot of people. I feel like a lot of people hung their head on this, like hanging this kid.
Yeah.
You know, like
this was a culture war case.
But then there was, I feel like it was so public, but so many people were getting so many facts wrong. I like, and which blows, again, I know we talked about it, but it just really blew my mind that, I mean, there was a video.
Yeah.
It was available within 24 hours, 48 hours. What was it, chicken? It was like,
I feel like that's
it was like live streamed.
Yeah.
That's the theme of the show.
Yeah.
Even with pure, unedited proof and evidence, we can't be honest. about things.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing with the Covington kid. The kid from Covington, Kentucky. I mean, if you watch the whole video, you're like, wow, well, these people obviously didn't watch the video. But I mean, that video took a little bit longer to come out. But the video for Kyle Rittenhouse, that video was out pretty quickly, and I don't understand like how people thought that black people died.
That yeah.
That like
the damn crickets fight in Brendan and Tony's house.
The fucking
that was really funny.
The fact that people wanted to misunderstand the situation so badly, you could make the argument that because it was a BLM protest, people made the assumption that, of course, they were African Americans that got shot. But why? Why would anybody want to make that leap other than just a virtue signal, other than to just paint this kid in a worse light? That's just people looking solely at skin color, pretending that they're not the ones being racist.
I kind of want to give a shout out to the people that actually had their mind made up at the beginning of the trial that Kyle was completely guilty. And then they watched the trial and they seen everything that was brought up through the trial, then thought, oh shit, this kid's actually innocent the whole time. I mean, he was acting in self-defense. And then they admitted they were wrong at the end of the thing. There's only a handful of people I saw on TikTok that actually said it. And nobody in the media and like the people on The View and other little talk shows that talk shit about him the whole damn time haven't really backtracked or said anything. But,
if you're wrong
they're
about
still doubling down. And a lot of people still think he killed black people, which is funny.
Yeah, the damage is done. They don't care. They're not going to retract shit now. They don't have to. That's
Kyle
the beauty
Rittenhouse
of
didn't
the
kill
media.
any black people?
No, he didn't.
Jesus Christ.
Allegedly.
Well, we don't know how.
But him showing up like a week later on that podcast and talking shit, that was gold.
It was kind of funny. Like I was like, God, a kid. I kind of hope he didn't do that. But he did that one interview with Blaze TV, and he was like, yeah, it was really funny because after Binger was talking about playing Call of Duty, guess what, Binger? I went back to my hotel and played Call of Duty every fucking night. Like,
oh my God.
It's good to be humble. Just take the win and shut your fucking mouth.
Yeah, I think he should have sat for a good 6 months to a year before going on any show. Now, granted,
got to pay them court fees.
Absolutely. But I don't know. It's not the same thing as the Covington kid.
He'll be winning them lawsuits just fine.
He will. But with the Covington kid, it was a victimless crime. It was just libel and slander by all the major media outlets. Like this was people died. This was a big nasty situation, and this kid's going out there very nonchalant, acting like he's king of the world now. It's a bad look. Granted, he was found innocent. So he's allowed to do whatever the fuck he wants. Hell, look at OJ. OJ's made a career out of that. After
Twitter world.
Think of it this way: if you got slandered all year long and people were calling you the worst names in the book, and you were finally over with, and they finally exonerated you, and you're fucking a kid.
Let's start a podcast,
and you're an immature child, or like, well, he's probably 18 by now, but. Yeah, you're young and dumb and full of cum. You're gonna talk shit. You're gonna get up there and rub it in like.
Oh shit! The amount
what kid wouldn't? If you were
35 to 45-year-old milfs of TikTok want to jump his loins for like 3 weeks straight after that trial ended. Oh my God, TikTok was just blowing up with milfs going.
Yeah, because he has 4 doors. You know what that means? He has 4 doors. He gets more whores.
Allegedly.
So listen, you got to do MILFs. They have snacks.
Exactly. You could probably get a fruit roll up.
Yeah, I mean,
roll up. Yeah.
You get the tag, and then you get the fucking Capri Sun on your way out.
Yeah, man.
Nice. All right, how about Juicy? That was the other big court case.
I said Gushers. Oh, Juicy.
Yeah, Juicy Smollett.
So another case, like Jesus, like some of these really didn't go the way. Like with Chauvin, I'm like, he's gonna get like a plea bargain. He'll still be guilty, but they'll bargain it down. Rittenhouse, I'm like, yeah, they'll hit him on one of the 5 counts. Juicy, I thought that he was gonna just get away with everything scot free, and everybody'd be like, come on, feel bad for him anyway.
He almost did.
No, once they brought charges against him again.
After the DA threw him out, I was like, that motherfucker's gonna walk.
They
on
threw
this.
it out because they didn't have enough. I think they finally found enough that they were like, all right, now we're gonna hit it with them, and they knew that they could find more. They just needed to wait, and that's why they dropped it. So, he deserves what he gets. So, you know, I don't feel bad for that guy whatsoever. He shouldn't go to jail though.
I still think
that was kind of what Phil and I
Fuck him.
said. Was like
Fuck him.
barely. No, he shouldn't go.
Well,
In the midst of the culture war, I'm gonna fucking go hard in the paint and say, fuck him. He needs to go to jail.
Yeah, it's the ramifications of what you tried to do, and we know why you tried to do
Victimless crime. I don't see it why he should go to jail.
It's a waste of public. It's a waste of public resources.
Yes,
I don't care about the
firefighter or the emergency responders wasted their fucking time trying to aid a fake and then he came in wearing his noose around his neck just so everybody believed him.
Eating a sandwich. Eating a Subway sandwich.
You say it's a victimless crime, and like I don't care about the taxpayers. I don't think it was a victimless crime because this thing got so much coverage on MSNBC and CNN and fucking his little buddy fucking what's his name? God damn it, Don Lemon. Like he was feeding him information at the privileged information. No, but like, and then his story was being used to peddle more fucking hatred in this country. It was a culture war fucking like break point. I'm like, fuck it, no. Like he needs to be punished in just as a fucking symbol of, I know like this is the most anti-libertarian thing I'm fucking ever saying. Lock that motherfucker up to teach people a goddamn lesson. If we're gonna live in this country equally the way we are right now, fuck you. If I did something half that stupid, I would have fucking months and months of community service and fucking my name would be ruined. I'd lose my job. Like my life would be over. This motherfucker is gonna walk in like his he's got some shame. In 10 years, he'll sell a fucking book, make all of his goddamn money. Meanwhile,
that's what I was gonna say, if you want to make him feel the pain, someone like that, you fine him, you keep him off TV, and you don't allow him to make money from the crime.
It's not gonna happen though.
No,
somebody's gonna pick that story up in 10 years.
No, but I mean, yes and no. But I mean, like, but I'm saying like that. If you really want to punish him, like that's the way to do it. Is to just fine him egregiously, and then keep him from, because they do that all the time. If you go to jail, you're not allowed to make money off of selling your story or something like that, right? Like if you killed,
good, put him in jail for 10 years.
It's only a victimless crime.
Fuck him.
Because it was discovered so quickly that it was a bullshit incident. Had it not been discovered so quickly, the fallout, yes, could have been dire. Things could have happened. Bad shit could have happened. People in retaliation to his staged incident. It could have been a very victimized crime, but it's only victimless because it was discovered so quickly that it was complete and utter bullshit. But yeah, I don't think he barely know, but you're right, Chicken. A fucking precedent has to be set, because if you don't set that precedent, other people will attempt the same damn thing and it'll work. Like the fact that this didn't work honestly blows my mind more.
People do this all the time. They fake hate crime. Let's further the conversation. They do that all the time. But this one got media attention because the guy's famous. He's on TV, even though I'd never heard of him. I've never watched a show that he was on, so I had no idea who he was. But the point is like this is really the only reason that it got absolutely any press whatsoever is because he's a celebrity, right? Exactly. So I mean, this does happen a lot. And I do believe these people should be punished. I don't think that I can't believe. Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, Brendan. Come to the dock side.
Yeah.
No, I just don't think he should be sent to jail. It really, truly is a victim of crime. It's like getting a
I
hand
know.
off with a
I'm right
hooker.
there.
I really like. It's just really like no one's really.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I think what he did was completely wrong and awful.
I don't
And
know. I think he
lied to police. He filed a fake police report.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, so he did do stuff that is wrong.
He took two minorities and put their lives in danger.
Yeah, but he paid them, and they knew what was going on.
Did they?
Yep.
I don't know.
They knew. They knew what's up.
Dude, he hired Milli Vanilli.
And then he gay bashed him on the stand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true. Britney,
God.
bitch.
Is he going to be on my nominee list for piece of shit of the year?
There's a lot of them. Honestly, I had more trouble trying to think of somebody I liked out of this year.
I know, right? There's only a couple.
Yeah.
All right, we'll move on. Ellen got canceled this year. I completely missed this.
I did too, for the most part. Her show is ending because
What?
her show's over. Like it's coming to an end very, very soon, and she's done. The only reason I even remotely thought about this as a big story, because I don't watch that shit, but I remember so vividly when
I remember
she
everybody
came
like
out.
she was like a shitty boss and everybody hated her.
Yeah,
'cause
she was a
being
shitty
mean.
boss. The working situation with her underlings, her assistants, they were saying, "Oh, she is just a worst fucking person to work for. She treats us like garbage." And yeah, I think there may have even been some alleged minor harassment indications. So I don't know. I didn't look into it deeply, but her show is ending. But the other reason this even registered on my radar is because even now at 35, I'm like, I still remember vividly when she had her original TV sitcom and she came out and it was such a big fucking deal. And she's been in the public eye ever since. She's been a focal point.
And she's been a darling of the
media darling. So the fact that
lesbian community
the
forever.
fact that she was able to get canceled, that really stood out to me. Like that she wasn't even untouchable, because I thought she was untouchable.
Well, looks like gay people got their equality. Now they can get canceled just like the rest of everybody.
That's fair.
We made it.
We made it.
Now
All the isms are over. We can all go home now.
We did it.
You
We
did it.
canceled Ellen.
You son of a bitch, you did it.
Son of a bitch. And then Bill Cosby got released from jail.
That I did not see coming.
That
Not this
happened.
year. Not this year. I really thought he was gonna die in prison. I really did.
I'm still waiting for him to do his stand-up special.
I'm still is he not blind anymore? Because he was blind when he went to jail.
I don't know.
But
Well, we're gonna look over your back, I guess.
He's going to stay on my death pool, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to make it. I don't know.
Eh,
If he doesn't do a stand-up.
I want to know how much it costs to pay that judge off.
a lot. A fucking lot.
He did get a quote on and said that Juicy Smollett was being railroaded or something like that.
And that's where his head's at. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I thought it was kind of funny. He'd be like, "Oh, you're not helping at all."
And then he invited the reporter over.
Yeah.
Hey,
We're
you're
bust into this dossier.
Would you care for a drink?
CA.
I'm making some jello pudding, Pops.
He's a weird fucking dude. I said this when he got convicted. Like, Phil was right. Like, he was convicted with no evidence, but creepy fucking dude. And the shit that they say about him and his how he would go about himself and carry himself behind the scenes before shows, before doing anything. It's just like, nah, this guy's not right. There's something fucking off about him. Just really weird shit. Really, really weird.
Yeah.
Not like, oh, I'll only eat the red M&Ms, but like he would make people like tuck him into bed and like not make
Yeah,
eye
I
contact.
remember
Weird
hearing that shit.
Yeah, just weird shit.
Speaking
But
of
they got
weird,
the fucking
Kevin
money, I guess.
Spacey look normal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Easy with.
Yeah, it's a little much, but yeah.
It's like one of those things that
In 2021, you give the black guy the benefit of the doubt, okay? Like,
So the thing that I said about Kevin Spacey, like now you look back at all his movies and his shows, and you're like, oh man, that kind of makes sense. He was kind of creepy before, but now it's like, oh my god, he's like, so
Yeah.
it's. But I don't know if that like follows with Bill Cosby, like because I watched the Cosby Show when I was a kid.
Oh yeah,
like constantly, like and I loved his stand up too. So I just like I did not see this coming. Like this for me was a blindside. Like you told me Kevin Spacey's a creep. I'm like, yeah, kind of. I can see that. Bill Cosby. I'm like, what? He did, huh?
It was the approachability that the demeanor that he portrayed himself with on his shows and on his stand up. Like you didn't want to believe that he was
a wholesome father.
Yeah, he portrayed that so well.
He did.
And then you find out behind the scenes he's just this creepy fucking weird dude that it was
an
hard to believe.
I mean, think of it this way. Everybody loves Keanu Reeves because he's like the perfect person in the world, right? He's always a gentleman. He's blah, blah, blah. What if you found out yesterday or that he was doing the same shit as Bill Cosby? You'd be like, what? It blindsided the shit out of you just the same way because everybody loves Keanu Reeves.
True.
And then you find out he's roofing people and banging them behind their back, and it's been going on for 30 years. You'd be like, oh, whoa. Fuck, man, I don't even watch Bill and Ted anymore. This is bullshit.
In a video game.
I didn't want to watch Bill and I didn't watch the new Bill and Ted anyway.
I didn't either.
I did. Nostalgia-wise, I was okay. It was still better than the new fucking Matrix.
Free on Hulu or something.
It was better than the Matrix free fucking.
How did we get a new Bill and Ted and a new Matrix in the same year?
And I have not watched either of them.
I haven't either.
I'm waiting for the new John Wick. At least it won't be all fucking up its own ass with hidden messages with liberal agendas. It's just going to be him going out fucking shooting people.
I fucking love it.
God intended.
God intended. Let's. I had some good segues until that came up. Speaking of shooting things, William Shatner got shot into space. Yanked Up said the way the world is going is today's pussies going back to the 90s. Play the shit that was on TV. I bet none wouldn't make the check. Correct. So speaking of shooting shit, Shatner got shot into space.
One actor gets shot into space, one shoots his director.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 pow.
Ding, ding. Wada, bing, bing. Okay. Squid Game. Anybody watch that?
I still don't even really know what it is.
I watched it.
What is it?
Is it worth it? I watched the first episode. I loved the first episode.
If you watch it, you will want to watch it with the. If you watch it with the subtitles, they still don't fucking. The dub over and the subtitles, according to people that speak Korean, that they didn't get it 100% translated as
some
perfect.
Things just didn't quite make sense.
Yeah, but if you watch the whole show all the way through, there's really fucked up games that they have to play and they get eliminated. And when they get eliminated, they get killed for real. And they're all like just pieces of shit people that are always down on their luck, they have gambling problems, they're always in debt, that kind of thing. And so the whole object is they put them on an island and make them play these stupid kid games, basically. And if you lose, you get eliminated, they kill you. And the ultimate winner will win a shitload of millions of fucking Korean, whatever the fuck they are, which only probably amount to about $100,000.
So we're all going to be on the next season because everything we said here tonight was so offensive that.
Yeah, but hey,
it's going to be the gulags. Yeah.
The storyline was kind of cool. It was funny. It was worth watching because there ain't anything else on Netflix anyway. Still waiting on like a new season of Stranger Things, which apparently it's been like 3 fucking years, I guess. But
it's supposed to come out in February, I think.
Yeah, them kids are all fucking adults by now.
Yeah, I was gonna say they got to be like fucking. They're probably old enough to drink with now.
You think that one kid's teeth would fucking grow in by now?
They keep knocking them out just for the show.
Yeah, they're like, fuck, time to film.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah.
How about Nicki Minaj and her anti-vax Twitter run? That,
I don't think
one of the
it
worst
I don't
people.
think it hurt her as much as we thought it would.
Oh,
Like-
I thought it helped her a lot.
Yeah. Well, I
I've
mean, I
heard her
thought
name
she was going to get
since.
like back slammed because the lefties would probably be mad, but
I think it
there's
just made Joy Reid look like the race baiting cunt that she is.
Oh, big
Yeah.
time. Big time.
Yeah.
Because when
Yeah.
she was willing to pretty much call Nicki Minaj a race traitor, like short of saying those words, that's kind of what she was alluding to.
Yeah, but let's be serious. Joy Reid is if she didn't get canceled for the stupid shit she did before, like she'll never get canceled, right? Like, and no one cares that
How
she's.
dare you? She is a black woman from Harvard. You're not allowed to talk about her like that.
Allegedly, she's an asshole.
but the whole
Yeah,
Minaj
firm.
thing is but she heard from somebody or her cousin got testicles that swelled up. And it's like that ain't the kind of anti-fucking vaccine. Yeah, it wasn't the kind of stuff you want to have out there, and I guess I get both sides. I understand what she's like, dude, you shouldn't be spreading misinformation like that, but
I just won't tell Nicki Minaj when my balls are swollen.
I
Like,
was just saying, like, I don't think
I
it was
mean,
so
just
much
imagine
the
you're her
anti-vax
cousin.
sentiment. It was the fact that she doesn't understand how like testicular torsion work. I don't know.
it was
so
obvious
weird.
that dude was probably fucking around on his girlfriend.
Yeah,
He's trying
like-
to make excuses for shit, and she didn't see through it.
Yeah.
And that guy gave her an excuse of, well, it was because of the shot.
Yeah.
and so then she
How am I
brought
gonna
it.
get out of it? Oh, fucking COVID.
Yeah, yeah, COVID, bitch. COVID's my excuse for everything. I fucked around with my
shit,
girl
for
because of
real?
COVID. Nikki,
You
it wasn't.
also,
It was-
I call you banging that other girl. Yeah, it was COVID.
Yeah.
you also have to understand that Nicki Minaj
gotta
is what, a
count
former
down.
stripper. So
Was she a stripper or a prostitute? One of them's a stripper, one of them's a prostitute. I can't remember.
one of
mean-
them was it Cardi was the stripper and Minaj was the prostitute?
I think
What?
no, I think it's the other way around. I could be wrong.
Okay, so either way, she probably wasn't bright, and she didn't get bright with fame, so she's not the sharpest fucking tool in the shed. Is what
Rarely
I'm
does
getting at.
fame make somebody smarter.
Correct.
Well, a lot of them fucking all of a sudden get their fucking degrees and fucking everybody thinks I'm awesome, so I must be a genius.
Okay, Joe Rogan's the exception.
Well, yeah, I mean,
I don't.
he's
I
a
don't like Joey
caveman.
Minaj. I don't know.
would go with like Joe is a caveman that likes having people explain shit to him, and he
True.
pays attention.
Yeah,
And then he's like, "Oh, how does fire work? Oh, let me know."
And then he repeats it to everybody he talks to for the next
But is that like
10
how
shows.
all
And I was
fire
talking-
works, or just some
I
fire?
me talk to a man who told me how to make fire. And fire, you rub sticks together and bowl.
Yeah.
but I think
Fire.
to be fair to Joe, he says he's a dumb, he's a dumb idiot, and
He's
he
like, I'm a fucking
he just
dummy.
talks to really smart people. That's what he says.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, to be fair to him, like that's what he says. Like, so, like, but yeah, I mean, I don't like Nicki Minaj or Joy. I don't love or hate these people. I mean,
Yeah.
Joy Reid is just a propagandist, so I really, really dislike her. But like Nicki Minaj, I don't care. Like, I don't care what she thinks. You know what I mean?
Like,
Like,
get in anybody's corner on this.
yeah, like for me,
We're all
it's
just
just
horrible
such a-
people.
like you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fuck 'em
I mean, I guess left people were kind of assuming that everybody's gonna just take up on Nicki Minaj and say, "Oh, wow, how fucking beautiful of an awesome person to be on team unvaxxed or whatever." But she didn't get like propped up as a fucking hero for her statements because everybody thought she's still kind of a weird ex-former stripper that doesn't know what she's talking about. And it didn't matter if you're pro-vax or anti-vax. We all know that nobody's nuts swole when you fucking get the vax. So there you go.
Yep.
All right.
Never say never.
Yes.
Never say never. Chappelle, his final show came out. That was a big story this year. He's sounds like it's cooled off now. Nobody's really talking about it anymore, but like he
No.
came close to being canceled.
They canceled Ellen,
trying.
but they could not cancel Chappelle. You can't do
They,
it.
his hometown, which is ironic, right? They were going to name a library or a school or something after Dave Chappelle, but in light of the last fucking thing, they decided to go against fucking naming this place after Dave Chappelle in Washington, D.C., where all these other places are named after people that have been canceled for fucking ever and everybody's mad about. In the fucking one city where, holy shit, I can't believe you have that building with that guy's name on it. In a town from a guy, Washington, who owned slaves, they should change the whole city's name to fucking, something else DC, because you can't call it Washington anymore. But they're not going to call it Dave Chappelle's fucking, I don't know, museum or fucking, I don't know, school. I don't remember. But either way, it's kind of hypocritical.
He challenged them to find someone that would match the money that he was donating.
And I think they caved.
Yeah. Yeah, they should have, because they were stupid. I watched the special. And I thought it was completely overblown. I mean, like, it's quite obvious that most of these people who were complaining did not watch the special. It's quite clear.
They were the bluehead 17-year-old Zers on TikTok that fucking were offended.
Oh yeah, and it's obvious they didn't watch the show, because I watched the show and I was like, "That's it? Like, are you serious? Like that's gonna get you canceled? Like, like, this is ridiculous." Like, it was a
weird oppression Olympics that he caught them in. And then he did, like, his mic drop was, "My oppression Olympics is more important than yours." And that was kind of the end of it. I thought it was kind of funny and witty. He was just beating them at their own fucking game. And I think that's what really pissed him off, because it was like, "Oh, you want to talk about your struggle and your oppression?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and then he threw it back in their face. Now, some people judged him on that and said, "Oh, this is just oppression Olympics." But I was like, no, like, he was playing by their rules exactly how they were written, and he won. Like, that's what you do.
You're trying to punch above your weight class when you're going up against Dave Chappelle. So good fucking luck.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to make fun of Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, no kidding.
Good luck.
Yeah, you imagine trying to heckle that guy.
No.
Yeah. So they completely.
That would be like talking shit about Eminem and you're a new rapper coming out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You just end up losing your career.
Not a good.
He's another one that lost his way this year.
Last year, I think.
Either way, he's kind of a cunt now.
Yeah.
He's a little bitch. Allegedly.
Now you're gonna get a rap battle about or a diss album all dedicated against Brandon.
Anyway, Astro World. Did anybody pay attention to this story?
Not at all.
No, not at all.
I did a little bit. So, what's the guy's name? Something Scott.
Travis.
Travis Scott. Yeah.
Yeah, Travis.
So he's known for having pretty wild concerts and pretty lax rules and crazy shit that goes on. Yeah. And then there was like a big fucking, like, was it a stampede? I don't even know what the fuck
it was. Yeah, it was a giant crowd rush that ended up fucking killing people.
Yeah.
Just overcrowding, and they jumped the fucking. They went above their venue limit, and people like broke into the place, and just like it was pandemonium, not enough fucking security, and the whole time the rapper was up there. And meanwhile, there's people all just fucking bitching, like, "Hey, we need an ambulance here. There's people dying. There's people that are all fucking injured." And he's still up there doing the robot. He's up there singing and dancing, like oblivious to what's going on. And he played for another like half hour, 45 minutes, while people were laying there getting, taken away on stretchers and shit.
And then he didn't really stop the show. Like,
no,
he didn't.
I don't think he could have.
No, he could have. Bullshit. I've seen several times, like, especially after this happened, people have pulled up clips of like people fainting in the crowd or getting knocked out in a crowd, even in an overpacked, highly fucking tight situation like that. Or when people like start moshing and somebody gets hurt, the singer will fucking make the band stop and be like, "Help him now. You stop. Everybody shut the fuck up. Help that guy now." Like, they do it all the time.
Yeah, I like to point out that
dramatic, but
9 times out of 10, those are heavy metal and rock fucking concerts. where the singer actually stops the show and says, "Hey, you dickhead, you get off of her. You stop doing that.
Yeah.
Everybody get this motherfucker and move him out of here and get the security on him."
He'd be like,
and they stop
"Dude in
the
blue
show.
shirt, fucking get him."
Yeah.
Yeah. And they stop the shit before there becomes pandemonium. And I will still bring up Metallica, 1991, Moscow, 1 million people attended. 1 fucking million. That turns that damn festival, the Astro bullshit festival, is nothing compared to 1 million people in Moscow. Russians, angry, drunk, jamming out to Metallica. Not one fucking person died during that show. Not a goddamn one. You know why? Because metal people fucking take care of each other. I don't know. You guys should just listen to a different genre of music. That's where I'm getting at. Metal rules.
Oh yeah, 100%. It is.
And,
the rock
and
shit.
Yanked, by the way, you get a free cunt rant at the end of the show when we talk about our worst of the year.
Oh,
Ooh.
free cunt.
Unless it's a cop getting knocked out at a Slipknot concert, don't stop.
Yeah,
Show don't stop.
Yes, bitch.
Another thing happened this year. Britney is free.
Don't say it.
I didn't even know she was in Chains, but I think that should be a new band name, Britney and Chains.
No, this has been
fuck Alice in Chains. We're going Britney, bitch.
No, this is one of the feel good fucking
drink.
stories.
I said Britney, bitch, twice.
2021, man. Britney is free from the shackles of her
Drinking words.
oppressive parents, and she is now free to post mostly nude pictures on Instagram. And folks, that's really been one of the only upsides to this year. Britney Spears posting mostly nudes on Instagram.
So me and Tony are like mid-30s. We've been waiting.
TikTok are fucking great.
Me and Tony in our mid-30s been waiting for this moment for about 15 years. Or
Easily,
more.
Yes. Absolutely.
Maybe 20. Probably 20. Probably closer to 20.
Yeah, probably closer to 20.
We
all had the CD insert poster that came with her first album hanging up on the wall going, yeah, no, I don't listen to that.
There isn't a single guy me and Tony's age that did not watch Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Hey, you know what?
17 times. And we told our friends, we don't fucking like this music.
No.
I found
we all
out
sat
something.
and watched that video.
I found out something. You and Jeff Pescoff have something in common. Your love of that video. Dude, he was obsessed with that shit back in the day. He was like, man, look at that. She's just like teasing them, wearing that schoolgirl outfit and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's pretty great.
So like, dude, she's like 16.
Ideologies.
I like how in 2021 we're rediscovering just how not smart Britney Spears is.
No, I never had any doubts about
that.
No,
there's no doubt. Like, forget the head shave meltdown of whatever year that was. But do you remember like when it was like 2005, the video of when she was still with that fucking Kevin Federline, and he just sat there and recorded her talking when she was like twacked out of her fucking mind, and he convinced her of like time travel and shit. And she's like, what are you sure? Are you serious? It was just like, oh god, that's right, that's the same chick. Yeah, she should probably not have free reign.
How about 20 years later, she's kind of still relevant, but where's Ashley Simpson?
Right.
Well, hey, she should have been lip syncing. Look at Milli Vanilli. It killed their career.
And no, here's the other thing. Out of all of them fucking ladies that were out that day, the one that turned out to be a respectable, like, perfect mother and just like raising a family and doing great, Christina fucking Aguilera.
And she actually looked better over time. I thought I liked her curvy. I liked her in her 30s and curvy. She was hot.
When she was in her dirty phase, she legit looked like sticky.
Yeah. But she got
not
30s,
in a bad way, but
like when she was on The Voice and got a little curvy, I kind of liked it. I was like, dude, that's a good look for her.
No, I honestly, out of the two, like Christina Aguilera has like probably the better voice, and it's not even fucking close. That bitch has a voice.
But no, I mean, like, as far as like,
she would be crazy in bed, but cool in real life.
True.
And not being in the negative limelight and just going out and like doing her and just being a normal person. She took the cake. She did great. Turned out Christina was the smartest one out of all of them.
Oh yeah. hands down.
I was like,
for sure.
I thought she was the one that was going to be like doing porn in 5 years. And I was wrong.
It did start teetering that way. You're right, but no, she kind of recouped, and
I was so wrong.
I agree. Yeah, so wrong. Now Brittany's posting nudes on Instagram. Good time.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna actually pay attention to Instagram.
And I appreciate them Instagram nudes, though. By the way,
yeah.
I mean, she looks pretty goddamn good for a girl that's 40.
That's what I'm saying.
One of my favorite things that happened this year was Cuomo and Cuomo both losing their jobs.
Oh, good golly, we have to drink.
Those were two of the most fantastic moments of the year, when the governor was gone and the CNN anchor got fucking fired.
Let me say it. Let me say it
I never would have guessed it. Never would have guessed it.
One more time. I got to say
Cuomo. That's 3 drinks.
One more time in 2021. It's not like we didn't know about all the allegations for over a fucking year. You piece of shit. Hey, better late than never, though, I guess. Fuck both the Cuomo brothers.
I'd like to think that it was our hard-hitting investigative
Oh, yeah, but
journalism.
never mind.
What was that? What was that, Brandon?
I said allegedly he killed a bunch of people too, but you know what? Never mind about that. Don't worry about that.
I mean, not single-handedly. It was a group joint effort.
Don't forget that, like,
don't worry about it.
Geriatric fucking genocide.
People,
don't forget that.
15,000.
Yeah, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
it was good to watch them both go down.
Grab some girl's ass. Yeah, she should get fired.
Some
girl, and then another 20 girls. Yeah. What was the official tally on alleged?
I think that one of my saw was up to 18,000.
Because the last time we really dived into it, it was 13. So we got another 5 after that. By golly.
I'm sure by the time it's over, it's going to be about 20 or 30.
Jesus, what a piece of shit. I'm just glad that him and his brother both had to fucking ride the pine on this one.
How many people have to die before it's considered genocide?
Well, we'll ask us.
I'm not touching that one.
Allegedly.
I mean, okay, well, I'll go with the Megadeth lyrics where he says, "If you kill a man, you're a murderer. If you kill many, you're a conqueror, and if you kill them all, you're a god."
In a video game.
In a video game.
Sounds like a cool game.
God of War. Yeah.
One thing we learned this year, we can keep this one as brief as possible because then we still got to do our final shit here. We learned this year, like there's been all the jokes all year long about white school shooters, right? Then we had a black school shooter and he got out on bail and went partying and nobody said anything.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Can we just drop all of these now? Like,
we should ban parties.
Well, yeah, it wasn't even a COVID safe party.
Yeah,
we need to
right.
go a step further. We need to start
bail for people.
They weren't even socially distanced or wearing masks at this party. They should have got him for that.
What'd you have, Brandon?
I said we should ban bail for people that murder people. How about we do that?
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's probably a good idea. I think we'd ban
or hey, yeah, that guy that
down world.
Yeah.
The guy that got on bail on like what $1,000 and then turned around and drove his car through a parade of fucking old ladies and little kids.
Yeah. Well, not only that,
no story about that.
No, the story was there was a car accident. All right, the car hit people. Okay.
Yeah.
Lynn, did you not watch CNN? The car hit people. Okay.
How do you not feel bad for the car?
They should ban SUVs now. They need to ban SUVs.
Yeah.
The other one that was just like shocking to me was not only did that guy get released, the car went crazy and had an accident, but now the parents of school shooters are being locked up.
Huh.
It's a dangerous world we're living in now.
It is, but that one kind of the more that one kind of developed, Like it's coming to, but again, this could just be the media painting people.
What about the black kids' parents?
I agree. I agree 100%. This is the media putting people in the light that they want to put them into. It is. It's a dangerous precedent. It is. But are they perfect people? Probably fucking not. So
were they aiding and abetting? That's my only question.
Take it with a grain of salt. Everything the media is saying, take it with a grain of salt, but do consider the ramifications. That's all.
I mean, if they weren't guilty of anything, why'd they go to the border and why'd they fucking flee? That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is like, okay,
Dalton,
I get what you're getting at.
His parents got actually hunted down. They actually tried to escape because they heard that they were going to be arrested.
They were going to be charged.
I mean, if they had nothing to hide, they would have walked up to the police station and said, "All right, well, hey, I'm here just in case. I have nothing to hide. I got a lawyer."
I'm sure
that's how America works, right?
Yeah, I'm sure they probably should have done a better job of securing the firearm. But are they guilty of murder in that school shooting compared to the black kid that got bailed out? The black kid gets bailed out. Where'd he get the gun?
I know, right? That right there is the double standard. But
where did any of these kids since Columbine? Where did they get their guns?
Yeah,
usually they didn't go out and buy them. They usually grabbed them from home.
So this is a scary new precedent that's been set.
It is. I don't like the door that it opens. You're right. Yeah,
it's a loophole, man. It's a loophole.
Short of encouraging the shooter, right? Like they didn't force him to pick up the gun. They didn't force him to load the gun. They didn't force him to walk to school or drive to school or whatever happened, right? They didn't force him to point the gun at people and shoot. You know what I'm getting at, right? I'm like, so this is, you know, at what point do you hold the parents responsible for essentially, what is he, 16, 17?
I don't even know.
You know, I mean, at what point is he an adult? He makes his own decisions. Is he going to be charged as an adult for shooting these kids? I bet you he might be.
Should be.
Because juveniles, you can't charge them with
I mean, so
crimes,
it
right?
should be if they charge him as an adult, then they have to drop charges on the parents, because if he is an adult when he made this and he committed the crime, then it's not on the parents. But if they're going to try him as a juvenile, then they can go ahead and charge parents because the parents were in charge of him. Because I don't know, I'm kind of thinking of it the same way as like, if you don't want to get your kid vaccinated, all right, you have full fucking power over your child. And if somebody goes in and fucking vaccinates your kid underneath, like without your knowledge or your consent, you would throw a fucking fit, right? If somebody tried to so you're in charge of your kid. It works the same fucking way. If your kid does something really fucking heinous and crazy, and you had full knowledge that he had the fucking ability to do it, then you should be liable in some way.
Lynn, in that instance, in the past, what it was like your kid would do something stupid. You go get a DUI or an MIP, and you had to pay the fine and get him out of jail and the court costs. Like, you still had to pay for your kid, but you didn't have to serve jail for him.
No. But the kid ended up, me being one of them kids that got in trouble when he was a kid. I went to juvenile court. And they sentenced me to whatever the fuck they needed, and I ended up getting like community service or a big fucking fine and shit like that. And my old man made me fucking work that shit off. So, you know, it's kind of a learning thing.
What was the most community service you ever did, if you don't mind sharing?
I had 60 hours the first one, and then 120 the next.
Did you know an Antifa protester that assaulted a police officer in Portland had all charges dropped because they performed 30 hours of community service? I bet your crime was way worse.
Yeah, I was caught with a beer in my hand my first time by a cop that was it saw me run from him, so I dropped my beer. I dropped my beer and I took off running, and I slipped and fell in the ice because it was January.
How dare you!
I started getting up, and the fucking cop just speared me like fucking Goldberg, knocked me back on the ground, and he was fucking just wrestling me. He's like, he goes, "Why were you running?" I said, "Because you're a cop and I had a beer in my hand." He goes, "I thought you had a gun." I'm like, "I'm a kid drinking a beer, dude. It's Geneva, Nebraska. What the so every cop assumes you have a gun no matter what. That's what I learned from that story. And since then, I've always treated cops like they just assumed I had a gun. And it wasn't a black or white thing in my case. I was just a dumbass 16-year-old kid with a beer in my hand. But,
everything's a gun until it's the cop reaching for a taser. That's
scary as shit.
Yeah.
Too soon.
Yeah, it was a nice little experience for me. But 60 hours community service, and I painted a lot of shit for West Brothers Construction, no relation. And got my shit taken care of. That was end of story.
End of story. Okay, let's jump into the final piece here. Okay, top person of the year and biggest cunt of the year. Oh, what's Yanked Up saying here?
Yanked Up says, "This is the first time seeing this show. I would rate you guys. Lynn's the redneck, no fucks given. Chicken, obviously the alpha of the show. Brennan's the hottie, of course. And Tony's the wild man. Let's do this. You know what? Drink."
All right, let's drink.
I thought I was the hottie. Phil's voice, for the love of God. Let's go ahead.
Sorry, what are we doing? What's the categories?
Person of the year, Phil KOE. No. Your
there it is.
Your favorite person of 2021 and the least favorite person, which I'm going to call cunt of the year.
Yeah.
For 2021. You don't have to use the word if you don't want to, but
okay.
I will be calling them the cunt of the year for me.
Right.
So anybody want to go first? I do have selections already if I need to give you all some time.
No, I'll go. I think DeSantis I really liked for his COVID response. It's a tough one because Kristi Noem did the same thing. She just didn't like. It's just like it's South.
I think you picked right. Kristi Noem, her district attorney hit a guy on the interstate, and there was like a slight cover up. It seemed.
Oh no.
She wasn't involved, but like she was like, "Hey, I'm staying out of this." Like that whole shit happened right before I left, and then it come to find out like he kind of covered it up.
Well, I'm just saying, like, mostly like COVID response wise, like Georgia like closed down for like 2 weeks and they were up, and like there was no like absolutely zero like I don't even know who the governor of that state is. Like, you know what I mean? Like you don't even talk about it. So like I would say whoever the governor of Georgia is, you're awesome. DeSantis, he's awesome. He actually is. He like does the research and he talks to people and he makes really decent decisions. Politician wise, I don't know. I don't know anything about him. But as far as COVID wise, I think he's probably like the best dude, and he did really great for Florida.
DeSantis reminds me of what Andrew Cuomo thought he was doing.
Yeah.
DeSantis actually was doing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And he's my cunt. That guy is a piece of shit. He deserves to be in jail. He killed people and he is a harasser and abuser. He deserves to be publicly flogged and thrown in jail.
100. Agree. Beautiful. Love it. Anybody else?
Sure. My favorite person of 2021 would be Norm Macdonald, even though he only lived halfway through it.
Poor bastard.
Love that guy.
I gotta give fucking rest in peace for Norm. I was watching Norm videos before he died, like just, man, why didn't anybody realize what kind of a fucking genius he was, that kind of thing. And I remember he got like canceled like a year or so ago on the fucking View, and he had to go up and apologize for shit.
It was
great. During his apology, nobody knew, but he was actually fucking with everybody during his apology. It was a big fucking joke. It was funny as shit. And he was a no fucks given guy. and I wish there was more like him. The worst person of 2021, in my opinion, is Dr. Anthony fucking Fauci. Because that guy funded fucking puppy research for fucking beagles to get their fucking heads pinned down and getting eaten alive by fucking sand fleas or some shit. Or fucking, I don't know.
That was a
Killing,
fucked up out of
killing
nowhere
beagle
story, too.
puppies
Yeah.
is a fucking murderous thing. And not to mention, he's been misleading us over and over again for the last 2 fucking years. So fuck that guy.
Allegedly.
Yep.
Fuck that guy.
I
Fuck
just
that guy. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
I just heard a story about him and AZT and how they were doing a study on children and they were orphans without guardians and they were basically killing these kids, allegedly.
Allegedly. I
And
heard that one too.
yeah, that was the craziest thing. Fauci is an evil son of a bitch, so he well deserved, Lynn.
He's one of the worst Tonys ever. Now, speaking of that, hey Tony.
Speaking of Tony's, Yanked Up's person of the year is one Tony fucking G. I mean, that's totally fair. And Yanked also says Tony Jed Wonder with them views on TikTok. You goddamn right. And I mean, I earned it. I completely and utterly earned it by duetting a video that somebody else made. I mean, I really can't think of anything else more deserving than me. Thank you.
I've gotten up to 164 followers since then.
All right.
Done up 20 in a week.
I'm going to go, like, since you already mentioned Fauci and the Cuomos as the worst person.
Drink again.
I am going to go with Thomas
I gotta get a
Banger.
beer.
I'm going to go with Thomas Banger.
Thomas Banger. Nice.
Just the sleaziest, most stereotypical asshole, undercutting, dickhead attorney, lawyer, prosecutor you can imagine. Like every movie you've seen with a slime ball sleaze attorney in it, this guy fit the bill and then some. And we actually got to see in real time a sleazeball attorney get his ass reamed by a judge who was actually being fair and honest. That actually was fantastic. Seeing somebody as shitty as him and his cohort Lunchbox drink again. They were both just pieces of shit.
He was coming up.
Both just pieces of shit. Hated
Binger,
it.
Binger reminded me of the bad guy on fucking Iron Man 2. Or the one that like got the whole fucking the robot army and all that shit. He was just trying to be Tony Stark, but he wasn't.
Fucking right. I agree.
That fucking guy sucks.
So yeah, I'm gonna go with Binger. I mean, he gave us some great fucking memes, but that doesn't really detract from the fact that he was a piece of shit, and we got to see it live on TV. I'm for the best person. I'm just as a sheer honesty point, people who couldn't get canceled if they really wanted to, like a Dave Chappelle or a Joe Rogan, but just who could overcome shit. Even the bad stories about him, they overcame that.
Got to pick one.
Well, I'm going to go with one of them, but I'm going to go with kind of a left field choice, and I'm going to go with Kelly Stavast.
Who the fuck is that?
You don't know who Kelly Stavast is?
No.
She's the NBC reporter who coined the phrase, "Let's go Brandon."
Oh, shit.
I mean, is there really anybody more influential than Kelly Stavast in 2021? Like, she made the world one again.
She made a couple of top one hits on fucking Apple iTunes or whatever.
Let's go, Brandon.
Coined a phrase that will live on in infamy. #1 musical hits. I mean, this woman is an inspiration, and she really kind of brought us all back together. So I cheers to Kelly.
Cheers, Kelly. All right. I like it.
We've got 10 to 10 man chiming in real quick. Person of the year, of course, he said Phil KOE. Least favorite person of the year, Brandon of Let's Go Brandon fame. I still know who that guy is. And of course, he says worst person of the year, Tom Foolery for being pro something or other. I mean, I understand.
I tuned into Tom's show last night. They were trying to talk about normalizing and making pedophilia acceptable. And I was like, bro, I'm out. Like,
dude, I swear,
articles about
that's what got him kicked off of Twitch. That one line he said, remember?
Yeah. That's where I was just like, bro, I can't. Like,
How do you defend that?
What?
You gotta just shave the bottom part and just leave the mustache.
they
wear
were
some
trying
glasses.
to redefine pedophilia versus child molester and all this other shit. I'm like, no. Like, I'm not playing into this game. I'm just not.
Because that's you take an inch or you want an inch and you're going to take a mile type conversations.
We don't talk about taking an inch when it comes to pedophilia.
Like
though.
certain states' laws are written specifically weird. Like, oh shit, we can't. We're fifth cousins. So we can't date. Okay, we should get rid of that. But that's going to snowball into. What do you mean I can't fuck my blood sister? What? Come on. No.
Wait, what?
What?
Huh?
You can go to Alabama.
Good God. That's an uncomfortable silence if you ever ask me. Jesus Christ.
No, I'm fine with having the conversation, but if you're advocating for being lenient on the rules against pedophilia, no, just don't have the conversation if you're trying to advocate. No,
You got to understand where it goes. No matter how you want to define it, you got to understand where it goes and who's listening. And yeah, I don't think sure for that
you're going to get the wrong audience.
Well, no, the audience that is watching and chatting with him is probably the audience that he wants. But
he probably wants pedophiles.
So
allegedly,
I
don't know. Anyway,
I should have fucking been on so I can give him my opinion. I'm sorry. My opinion is pedophiles need the death penalty.
I flat out just said, hey, I flat out told him last night, I was like, this is a gross topic, Tom. Like, are you going to change subjects? And he was like, no, we've been talking about this all week. I go, okay, see you later.
Later.
I was like, I'm out.
Oh my God.
Find something better to talk about. It's like, this is gross. Anyway, my person of the year, Tony, you mentioned his name. Oh, so many great memories this year with Joe Rogan podcast. He is the man of the year for me. He's had so many people on in honest, like whether it be the ivermectin conversations, whether it be vaccine conversations or efficacy or just random shit that's happened throughout the year. I think, yes, horse pills. He has been probably the most important figure to keep people's sanity in this. Like the people that are like, oh no, what do I need to do? It's been pretty level-headed there, and
he's pretty hard to cancel.
Oh,
he's very hard to cancel. They've tried several times. In the Sanjay Gupta episode,
I was just gonna say that was so awesome. That was so great.
Real quick,
I will never
Yank
forget
wants
that.
to know: Jim Beam apple, honey, or vanilla? Are you drinking it straight or are you mixing it? Because if you're mixing it, go with vanilla. If you're drinking it straight, I want you to choke down that honey, bitch.
Yeah, baby.
All right, I'm gonna say no, and no.
Yep.
Jim Beam can suck a fart out of my ass.
Except for Jim Beam Black. I love Jim Beam
Black. Jim Beam Black's good. No, you're right. Like with Joe Rogan, like the funny thing about Joe Rogan, I find, like when I was listening back to all the 2020 stuff, like we were very tedious on him at one point because we're like, the Spotify thing might suck. It's going to taint him.
He was bitching out in 2022.
For a while, it seemed like it was going that way.
He was censoring himself.
But I was listening to the most recent Ron White interview he did, and he's like, no, listen, I have never had any problems with the folks at Spotify, and they let me do whatever the fuck I want. They let me interview whoever the fuck I want because they're not a U.S. company. It's not based in the U.S.
The year prior, he was self-censoring, not this year.
Right, but I think a lot of that had to do with the fact that he couldn't get the guests that he wanted because of A, COVID, and B, the move to Texas. I think that played a lot into it. So I don't think that was specifically just a company saying, we own you now, bitch, like we were fearing. because since then it's come back around, and he's had people on that are controversial, and he's not been censored. And the people that had it, like the handful of people at Spotify that were resisting and standing up and saying, "No, we will not let you," yeah, that went away real fucking quick, and he can do whatever the
They
fuck
get
he
fired.
yeah, they're probably fired. So fuck him.
So it was kind of like those Netflix people that tried to get fucking Chappelle, and they didn't end up having jobs after a while. Yeah.
We want to make a name for ourselves based off somebody who's had success for 20, 30 years. Yeah, well, fuck them all. Guess what? You got squashed like a bug.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But money beats that shit every
took
time.
Fauci as my I was gonna go with Susan Wiki or Fauci as my worst person of the year. I think I'm gonna stick with Fauci though. As much as I'm a
Jen Psaki?
Jen Psaki, no, that's her job. Her job is to do that.
Is to be
And she does a really good job for what she's supposed to do. She does a really good job.
Oh shit!
Circle back.
Yeah, we can circle back on her.
Hang on, we've got a.
Ooh.
He fucking followed through, guys.
Right, the year prior he was self-censoring, not this year.
Oh, honey.
A lot of that had to do.
Oh damn.
Oh man. Yeah.
Justin, you need to get a fucking haircut, bro.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know you were homeless, bro.
No, so
shouldn't be sending all those stars. I love you, Justin.
So yeah, for my asshole of the year, I'm gonna go with
Is this it? Is this the cunt rant?
The COVID policy changing, the science man himself, because I am science.
If you
what he always tells everybody, you can't question me. If you question me, you're questioning science.
You're an anti-Scientologist.
The puppy killing, no good son of a bitch, Dr. Fauci.
Anti-Semitic.
Anti-Semitic.
The highest paid government official, the highest retirement package paid government official moving forward that has zero interest in the actual lives of actual Americans, allegedly. He is the biggest. This guy has impacted every single person in this country in a negative way, in my opinion, and deserves like the worst criticisms you could give. This guy will come out one week and be like, you know what? We need to cancel Christmas. We need to cancel Christmas because like people are going to touch each other and you're going to get, you're going to get Omicron. And then all of a sudden he's like, well, if you're vaccinated, you're still going to get it. And if you're not vaccinated, you're still going to get it. But you should get vaccinated. I don't know why you should get vaccinated, but you should get vaccinated because you're still going to get it. Just get vaccinated. Just do it because I'm making fucking money, bitch. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a little dollar bill behind most of this stuff. I don't know. I'm tired of saying this fucking allegedly. This motherfucker is gotta be the most dishonest cunt in the fucking world right now. Nothing he says makes any sense. One week, he's like, you know what? You can spend some time with your family. I understand. You know, I like to spend time with my family too. The week later, he's like, 50 people tested positive down the street from me. And then I shot a dog in the face. You should go get your vaccine, motherfucker.
And make sure you quadruple mask.
Fuck this guy.
Wait, you didn't even say your signature.
Do I have to? Do I have to call him a cunt? There's not anybody in this fucking room or fucking on this chat not think this guy's a cunt by now? Hold on. Have we defined the word cunt yet? Do I need to pull this on screen? Let's fucking define cunt.
Tattooey Tin Man, if Fauci is the highest paid employee of the government, doesn't it make you curious what his last 6 months of Amazon purchases look like? It would probably shock everyone. Well, I bet there's no N95 masks in this cart.
I bet you there's some shit from Wuhan, China.
I wonder what kind of sex robot he has.
Yeah,
Thank
you got
you.
the full
Finally
fucking.
asking the real hard-hitting
questions
need to know
here.
Man,
question.
where is
Exactly.
Kevin when you need him? Our
All right,
sex
let's,
robot expert. God, I miss that guy.
Triggered.
Here we go.
Hammond.
This guy may have single-handedly caused more damage in this country than anybody. Usage alert about cunt. All senses of this word are vulgar slang and are very strongly tabooed and censored. The meaning that refer to women and contemptible person. Wait, what?
Contemptible.
Contemptible? What is it? I don't know. I can't even see
Yeah,
it.
Contemptible. Yeah, it's contemptible. Okay,
Yeah,
somebody you hold in contempt. Person
Yeah.
are used with disparaging intent and are perceived as highly insulting and demeaning. There are many words used to refer to people in sexual terms. However, to call a person a cunt, especially a woman, not Fauci. Fauci is a male, I believe, still hasn't changed his
A
gender.
male cunt.
Check the pronouns.
I can check his pronouns on Twitter, I'm sure.
These are.
Is one of the most hateful and powerful examples of verbal abuse in the English language.
Do you feel?
See, also gash.
Power.
All right,
Dude,
we're
we
going,
should start
we're
calling
going to
people
gash.
gas.
Hold on, we're
I
going
like
to
how
gash.
they said, go see Gash.
Go see
You should
gash.
Go see Gash
A long,
right now.
deep wound cut slash
The vagina.
vulgar.
The
vagina. Extremely disparate.
Vagina.
This is a good segue. I love it.
So I'm totally using this from now on.
All right.
Yeah.
A noun slang vulgar, the vulva or vagina. This is back to the definition of cunt, by the way. Extremely disparaging and offensive. A contemptuous term used to refer to a woman. That's not what I'm saying. A term used to refer to a contemptible person. Sexual intercourse with a cunt. Cunt is sex now. Contemptible.
Oh my god, that's great.
I wish they would have put a KUN.
Should I look up contemptible? Is contemptible an actual word?
Fauci's sex robot looks like Epstein.
Has anybody ever heard the meaning for cunt to be sexual intercourse with a woman?
No.
Where's that?
No,
Where,
not like ever.
Where'd that come from?
I've never once in my life to get laid said, "Oh, I'm going to give you so much cunt tonight."
So yes.
I feel like that's
This-
a verb, right? Like I mean,
This
that's like,
Yeah, exactly.
like
This
that-
is the exact term.
What's that function?
When I do cunt rants, this is the exact term. A term used to refer to a contemptible person. Not
just
only do I
contemptible
hold
person, a contemptible.
Yes. I
Love that.
not only do I hold Fauci into the most contemptible person that we have dealt with
No,
in
I
the
like
last
cunt.
12
Contemptible.
contemptible person in the last 24 months. This guy's gonna be in your fucking life until COVID's over.
I would find
Or
Thomas
retired.
Binger in contempt.
Thomas Binger could not survive contempt with Fauci. Fauci would fucking vaccine the shit out of him.
That's true. It's
then he'd have big balls.
Oh my god.
And,
Oh, wait,
and then
it's
goddamn
true.
Nicki
It's true.
Minaj would have to tweet about it.
It just gets ugly.
I don't want to segue,
Like the
but I
Britney
feel
Spears
like
situation.
I think this might be in line with the discussion currently, but I got to pull this up.
I'm trying to like segue into all the topics.
I know.
of the
I'm
year.
sorry. I had to show this. Justin sent this in. A picture from when he was 21 with a cardboard cutout. This
Who
is
is that?
pre-sex robots, so
Yeah.
I guarantee he. Never mind. I don't want to make allegations that aren't true.
Yeah. So he banged a
He totally
cardboard
banged
cutout.
this cardboard.
He
cutout.
totally banged that.
He's
She was
already
cunt.
reaching down too.
He gave her so much cunt that night.
We're gonna hold him in contempt.
Contempt.
You sick?
Like Lynn said, contemptible.
Oh god. He left. Lynn's like,
He's like, I need a beer.
I'm out.
All right, folks. Post show link, Tony. You got that in the link.
Yeah, let me pop that up. This is really simple, folks. I'm gonna make this easy for you again, because that's what I do. I'm all about giving it up easily. Wait, that didn't come out right. No, that came out
No,
right.
That's fair.
That's totally fair. Okay, so here it is. Listen, folks, the Linktree link, https:// link tr
Dotty. We likes to pop. We don't cause trouble.
Big
We
bucket.
don't bother nobody. We just some. Am I allowed to say that?
Let's not.
I think Lynn said it in the background.
Okay. So
I said crackers. I substituted.
I don't think we're allowed anymore. Saltines, call them saltines. The Linktree link, Linktree/big fucking. The fucking link at the top of the Linktree link is your post show link. Clickety click, clack that shit. You get to the post show. There you go. Simple as enough. It's in the chat on Twitch, on Facebook, and of course on YouTube. Find it. It's there. So, do we have any before we sign off? Do we have any predictions or anything else?
Jesus
Resolutions.
Christ, we're 2.5 hours.
Yeah, we got to do resolutions because Dalton suggested that.
One resolution and one prediction for 2022.
Okay.
I'll start. My resolution is to name a weekly cunt.
Oh.
I'm gonna have a cunt of the week.
Cunt of the week. I can't wait to get Phil to sing a little jingle intro.
I'm gonna continue with cunt until it's canceled forever.
Well, I feel like you can do it. I feel like you can get.
I'm bringing cunt back. Like
bringing it back.
People are getting used to cunt again, and they're like, "Oh, the more you hear
it,
the better."
You're kind of like South Park with shit. Like you overdid it, and now it doesn't mean anything.
Exactly. Yeah, that's my point. So
you have to find something more offensive.
He can't be in every episode.
Yeah.
Fuck you. He will be. It's my show. I do what I want.
I do what I want.
Cut culture instead of cancel culture. Yes.
Oh
yes. Dalton got it right. Cunt culture time. We're going to fight back against cancel culture with cunt culture.
I think we should change the name of the show. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We might have to get a new channel.
I think we just figured out why.
New channel.
Tonight's the reason we're reminded why we only go 2 hours, because anything past 2 hours,
it gets too much. What was the other thing we were doing?
Predictions and resolutions.
Oh, predictions.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna fucking change. You're all gonna be told you're supposed to lock down, and most of you are gonna do what the fuck you want anyway. This year it's gonna be a repeat. I'm telling you, a fucking dead ass repeat of last year. With the exception of some of you have elections coming up this year.
Don't take my thunder.
Those elections will make your states fucking crazy. I'm not going to tell you how crazy or why they're going to be crazy. But if you have midterm elections for Senate, Congress, whatever, in your states, you might live a different life than most people in this country. But for the rest of us, yeah, we're going to get told to wear masks and take shots, and we're all going to keep doing what we're doing. Cheers, folks.
Brandon, go ahead.
My resolution is not to make a resolution. I figure,
good job.
If you don't, if you have low expectations, then you can't really be disappointed. So I'm gonna go.
Oh, watch Spider-Man, didn't you?
What's that?
You watched Spider-Man, didn't you?
No, I'm like Brendan watched my first podcast ever.
Yeah. And then I'm going with as far as my prediction is midterm Republicans.
Holy shit.
Republicans are taking over and nothing's going to change. That's it. There you go. Did your glass just break through the bottom?
Yeah, I just put some ice in my glass and push down, and my dick's wet.
I gotta stamp that.
and my dick's wet.
Glass break, dick wet.
I
Classic.
don't even know what to do now.
228.
Yep, got it.
I'll be back, folks.
Yeah,
my
so
God, that was
my prediction is
Dick wet.
Red's gonna take over, Republicans gonna take over, and nothing's gonna change. It's the same shit. It's gonna be the same shit. So good luck.
I kind of agree with that. Lynn, go ahead.
I'll go with resolution. I swear that I will try to keep I will try to keep my nasty habits even worse by going ahead and like adding to the collection and trying to get as many scotches and bourbons and whiskeys like I can and add them to my fucking shelf, because my problem I have is I'll buy something, I'll like it, and I'll drink all of it within a weekend. And that's called alcoholism. So I figured out a new fucking plan. I buy one of the giant jugs of fucking Crown, and I'll drink one little glass of scotch and say, well, all right, now if I want to keep drinking and being stupid, I'll just drink my Crown. But yeah, I'll leave the good shit for like one glass at a time.
Okay.
I'm not saying I have a problem, but at least I'm managing it in a perfect way.
Right. No, micromanaging is important. I get it.
Yeah, I want to keep my good alcohol for me not getting stupid drunk off of. So the rye whiskey I just tried tonight, it'll stay here until fucking sometime late February before I polish that shit. But as far as predictions for this year, we'll have another like weird, insane celebrity death, and I can't pick it because I'm pretty sure it's going to be in my death pool.
Well, that's fair. That's fair.
And I don't know. When it comes to politics, you're going to get more of the same regardless. I agree. I agree with Brendan 110%. Doesn't matter who's going to be in office. You're going to get the status quo from now on. This is COVID country. You are all just living in Dr. Fauci's fucking land. And seems like he's our new president. He's probably the one that's fucking got the microphone into fucking Biden's ear.
In a video game.
In a video game.
In a video game.
No, I agree. I think you're going to see, like Brennan said, it's going to be a red wave in any elections that come up in 2022. Because you look at the way things panned out in the first 100 days of the Blue administration, and people did not like it. Even at that point, like within the first 150 days, it was a turning point of where people immediately went from, well, no, I didn't like him. I just had to vote for him. I felt compelled because he was just better than the other guy, even though that wasn't the narrative months previous. So it's not that I'm calling it an utter disaster, even though it was in a video game. It's that people don't want to identify with this. And I can't blame them. Like, if you look at the God-like appeal that Donald Trump had for 4 years and his contingency, and you look at the people who voted for, like, Joe Biden, they're not attached to him. They're not, like, on a mutual respect level with Joe Biden. He was just a means to an end, and he will always be a means to an end. And we've been saying this since the Democratic caucuses, before Joe Biden was even handpicked to win those caucuses, even though he didn't really campaign. We've been saying this. I've been saying this. I expect 2.5 years tops before he ends up stepping down. So 2022 will not be the year that Joe Biden resigns and hands the reins over to Kamala Harris. But we're getting closer, folks. I think they could start planting the seeds in a video game that he may have to resign. Hell, they almost tried to do that this year. So I think more seeds get planted. I think the idea of that happening starts becoming more of a normalcy. I mentioned this earlier. I think you're going to see some stupid gesture by somebody stupid somewhere on January 6th trying to continue or honor the quote-unquote insurrection. in terms of overseas, I think we're gonna get some noise out of not Afghanistan anymore. What do they call it? What's the official name of Afghanistan now? The United
Taliban.
Well, yeah, there you go. You're gonna get some noise out of that. I have a nasty suspicion that something's gonna happen there. And last but not least, prediction wise, I unfortunately think we're gonna get a little bit of fireworks from China, not in a good way. I don't think anything's going to come from it, but I think we're going to be scared shitless either way.
What about Russia and Ukraine?
No. In terms of resolutions, I'm going to go with my classic first and foremost. I got to have a 3-way in 2022 because I don't know. That's always a good one. That's a classic go-to. I'm going to go with the cliche as well. I got to get my ass back into shape because 2020 and 2021 were not my best fitness years, and this old dog's getting older, and my cardio is shit these days. And if I'm going to keep drinking whiskey like I do on a week-to-week basis with you motherfuckers, I'm going to have to be in pretty good shape if I'm going to continue doing this. So I got to drop a couple lbs. I got to get the cardio back into shape. And
round is a shit, Tony.
That's flattering.
Motherfucker. Anyway, and last but not least, I hit 500,000 views on TikTok on a video. So I'm looking for 1 million in 2022. I'm looking to go viral as a motherfucker. And I'm looking to take
start sharing my goddamn name on there and get me some followers.
You didn't even like the video, Lynn.
I ain't seen it yet. I haven't been on TikTok in like 2 weeks.
He searched through 500,000 people to see that you didn't.
And Lynn's like, share my name, motherfucker. I haven't been on TikTok in 2 weeks, bitch.
I shielded you this morning. I shielded you this morning, and you didn't even like the video. But what I'm saying is I'm going viral on TikTok even harder. And that's another reason I got to get into shape because motherfuckers like my dad bod on there. So I got to get back into shape for that. But
yeah, it's kind of creepy watching Tony on TikTok. It's kind of hot.
Damn right it is. But that's the other thing. I'm going to make damn sure that this show, the Big Bucket Entertainment, that the Dog and Chicken Show reclaims its spot as a staple in the everyday, day-to-day lives of people like we were during the COVID Chronicles before YouTube tried to shadow ban us multiple times, especially this year, and before the president himself had this motherfucking show canceled.
Tony, should we let Lynn or Brendan do all that's being said?
I think that's fair.
Who wants to do it?
Lynn, I think you're the man.
Lynn,
well, everybody, folks, I'm glad y'all got to watch this wonderful episode of the Dog and Chicken Show. And I just hope you guys learned something about this wonderful year that we were in and all the shit we went through.
The kids with this.
You go ahead and you like, share, and subscribe. You try to pick us up on that damn the after hours show there, and goddamn it. I'm trying. I got this lovely fire in the background. I'm chilling. Look at the link down here. Don't forget to follow Tony the Rod. What 2.0? What are you at now?
Yeah, 2.0.
Tony the Rod 2.0. I'm West Lynn number 4 on TikTok. You give me a fucking follow and a like. I'd like it a lot. And I've been known to be sitting around a lot with all that being said. You can watch the Dog and Chicken Show, and I hope to hell I did it so much better than fucking Phil, even though, when he's 19 years old, picture, makes him look so much better as a woman than I do. But anywho, I love you guys. I think you guys should all fucking follow everybody here. Look, follow Dads Worldwide. Follow fucking Dog and Chicken, and follow my nuts. Follow these nuts.
Oh my god! Yes,
Brendan, sign us out. Where can people find you?
Yes, shill yourself.
Hey.
I'll follow Yank too.
You can find me on dadsworldwide.com and Brendan at dadsww.com if you want to get a hold of me. Or if you can't stand me, which is fair, actually, hate mail at dadsww.com. And I'll read that on air. and I will leave you anonymous. And
Can't wait for the erotica.
I can't wait for you to read it. I want to thank you guys for including me.
Always.
I love your guys' show. I love that you guys come on my show. I have so much fun, and you allowed me to say some really screwed up things and actually put it on your show. So that's awesome. Thank you. But come check out Dads Worldwide. We just talk about random stuff, and some of it's actually about being a dad. So
I'm just gonna, the last thing I'll say, and then Chicken, I'm gonna let you fucking kill this thing. I just wanted to have a quick little video clip to end this show specifically on, so that way when I clip this thing out in a day or two and I have it ready for the best of 2021, there'd be something that actually ends the best of 2021. We fired the Cuomos. We've ridiculed the Fauci. We found the sleaziest lawyer in all the fucking land. We vindicated Kyle Rittenhouse. We freed Brittany. We got goddamn barge ships, Austin Powers style, stuck in the Suez Canal. Hell, there's still cargo ships sitting out there with half the people's Black Friday impulse vibes out there somewhere in the ocean. People killed beagles, and people have loved juicy men. It's been quite the year. A lot of it's been bad. We tried to cancel Chappelle. We ended up killing Ellen's career. So you win some, you lose some, right, folks? But my God, 2021, what a year. What a shit show it's been. It was really just 2020 part 2. So what I'm really hoping is that 2022 isn't 2020 part 2, if you know what I mean. But hey, it is what it is. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. This has been the Dog and Chicken Show, episode 120. We're going to have more hard-hitting, topical, fun, and calendar-friendly stuff for you in the new year. So make sure you come back here live every week to see our beautiful faces. And Phil KOE will return in 2022.
Fair enough. I'm gonna say I thought 2021 actually overall is a really good year. Like we had so, yeah, I am a fascist apparently. Oh, whatever. God, don't clip that. Fuck.
Writing it down.
That's good to the tape.
Son of a bitch. 2021 was actually a really good year.
Got him.
We had so many like viral moments. We had the Biden moments. We had the Let's Go Brandons. We had some great creators like really break through on some awesome content. Some of my favorite ones outside of the Let's Go Brandon. Can anybody remember any content this year outside of Let's Go Brandon? Because that's
I'm an Ireland boy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that happened.
Well, you asked.
That happened. We had people falling out of planes early in the year. That was fantastic. Let me tell you, had a really good time with that one. We had a celebrity shoot some lady
in the face.
Not in self-defense. Not in self-defense. No,
Allegedly.
it was
Joe Rogan talking to Gupta about how he can
people
afford human medicine. He doesn't need to do
horse medicine became the cure for I can't finish that sentence.
Yeah.
We've had 3 videos taken down on our YouTube channel across the year for various
2021,
reasons.
the year we rediscovered censorship on social media.
Susan has been a saint.
What?
I did saints. Not all saints are good.
Okay.
Not all saints are good.
All right.
Michael Malice was great this year. Michael Malice had a fantastic year.
Yep. He's awesome.
Joe Rogan had a fantastic year. Dave Smith had a fantastic year.
Now Dave Rubin.
Yeah, Dave Rubin can. Dude, I wanted to tell Dave Rubin to go suck a fuck like 2 years ago. So as soon as he like did his locals thing and I saw how it was changing, I could have told you locals was gonna sell. Who else really sucked this year? Dog the Bounty Hunter came back and then disappeared.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Van Girl. Yeah. We had the Missouri fucking cannibal dude that
we're waiting to hear more on the Missouri cannibal thing. That's going to be a running story. Look forward to that in 2022.
That was fucked up.
You know what the best part of 2021 was?
What's that?
You.
All
of you out there.
Except for you, Tony, you piece of shit.
Yeah, except for Tony. But no, seriously though, this show is something Tony and I just started fucking around with. He was already doing a wrestling show with Phil, and I was like, hey bro, let's just talk about weird shit. Let's not like a total Rogan thing. Let's just talk about weird shit. Let's have some fun. Let's banter. Our conversations most of the time are pretty fun. So hopefully others will enjoy it. And some of you really have. So my goal for next year is to do more of that. I really don't give a shit if you share it or if anybody else jumps on, because half the time after we have these shows, most of the time, am I looking Chinese? Half the time after the show's over, the next day, I'm like, holy shit, am I gonna get fired tomorrow? Like if my boss watched the show. But that's kind of fun and exhilarating.
Part of the thrill, huh?
And it's part of the thrill. So I'll keep chasing the thrill. One of these days I'll get fired because of this show, and it'll all be your fault. And then I'll need you guys to help me out. But dude, no, seriously. Jesus fucking Christ, Joe Biden's crashing the goddamn show.
My resolution is to not die.
Come on, man.
Can we cheers? All right. Let's end the year. Let's have a toast to Joe Biden.
I love toast. So crispy and delicious.
For the love of God, please don't die.
I like it with honey.
Because I don't want that crack whore in charge.
A little bit of peanut butter, maybe.
Hey. Are you talking about camel toe?
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Over here. And down there. America.
All right. Join us on the post show.
Yeah, post show.
It's on that link tree shit. If you can't figure it out, message. All that good stuff. You know where to find us. Simple. You know what to do.
I went all sideways.
It's so simple. Joe Biden can figure it out.
Good night, folks. Appreciate
Good
you.
night.
Hey,
bitches.
Any
COVID commander signing off.
All right.
COVID. Obamacron.
Happy New Year, motherfuckers.
See if it just smooths itself out.
Back, tell you what I'll do if I ever get back. I promise to refabricate you, raging rivers of gold. That's what the brochure advertised. And now we're lost, we gotta take it down. Let you down slow, it's hard to survive. El Dorado. Oh, Lord. Well, let's see how that one went.
Yeah.